Reviewing our moments. Tonight we will talk about phrasal verbs. Tomorrow night, live stream starts at 8 p.m. and then Friday night again. So I'll be live streaming 6 nights a week this week. 6 nights. My night schedule has changed a little bit, so it allows me some free time in the evenings to host live streams more. So thank you so much for your gifts. I appreciate that. And tonight is a little bit special night with our live stream because I will be teaming up with Teacher Avi from Iran, and we will be talking about phrasal verbs. So thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to gifts, I appreciate that. We will be discussing phrasal verbs tonight. Phrasal verbs are a very important part of your English learning journey, and they're hard to memorize. So there's thousands and thousands of different phrasal verbs, but we use those in our daily life. So we use phrasal verbs in our daily life. So coffee tonight and water. I am all set. I got everything I need. Let's bring Peter up on the stage a little bit earlier tonight than normal. We'll bring Peter up on the stage. Peter will review the information I did today on my moments, and then he will talk about the information that I posted on my moments. I posted some vocabulary words today, a few articles, and a quiz. So, if you checked my moments today, you'll notice that yes, I did post a lot of materials. So I hope that you were able to learn something from my moments today. Anyway, my name's Todd. I'm streaming from Beijing, China. I come from the United States of America, but I've lived in Beijing now for 13 years. I don't teach English. I don't teach English, and I don't speak Chinese, but I do private English tutoring. That is my part-time job, private English tutoring here in Beijing, face-to-face. I help my students to improve their language skills, pronunciation, vocabulary, listening, speaking, and most of all, I help them to increase their confidence level. A lot of people can speak English, actually pretty good, but they just lack the confidence. Confidence, confidence is very important when you're learning a language because you have to have the confidence to open your mouth. So, do you watch the NFL? Yes, I do. I do watch the NFL. I'm a huge NFL fan. So, good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Our topic tonight, phrasal verbs. If you're, get a piece of paper, take notes. We're going to be discussing some phrasal verbs tonight. What are phrasal verbs? And then we will introduce some phrasal verbs to you so you can write those phrasal verbs down. We'll give you the phrasal verb, the definition, and how to use it in a sentence. Anyway, that'll be a little bit later. Now we're going to bring up Peter. Peter is from Kunming, lives in Kunming and China, and I like the New England Patriots. Good for you. Peter's located in Kunming, and he will come up and talk about the information that I posted on my moments today. Good evening,
Good
Fluke.
evening,
Welcome.
Todd.
Hi, Peter.
Yeah, I'm coming. Good.
How are you tonight?
Thank you. Very good. I had a very relaxing day. Stay in the coffee shop, relax, and I paid
Okay.
more time on my phone. Watch a Hello Talk,
Good.
doing some uh,
Okay.
live stream hosted by Chinese. Good.
Oh, some
It's
live
afternoon.
streams, some live streams
Yeah.
that were hosted by some Chinese people.
Oh, yes, very interesting.
Ah,
Because I'm
okay.
lots of time.
Yeah.
Good.
So they
Thank
were,
you. Thank you to bring me up. Uh,
sure.
because today's topic is so important. Uh, Teacher Evan will with you
Yeah.
and give us topic. The topic is phrasal verbs. Phrasal
Yeah.
verbs are
Phrasal
so
verbs.
important for the learners to learn
Yes.
English. Yeah, especially in the oral speaking or the daily
Yeah.
communications. So it's important.
Right.
I already get my paper and my pencil ready to remember all that we learn. We learn the phrasal verbs. Good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Have a piece of paper and a pen. Write down the phrasal verbs that we discussed tonight.
Yes, good. Wow.
Great.
Teacher is here too. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she's here.
good,
So
good.
you spent the day in Luckin coffee shop today?
Yes, Lucky Coffee
Okay.
is near to my community. Very good. I walk
Okay.
5 minutes to there.
Good. Very close.
Very close.
Very
So to
close.
save
Great.
time, let me uh, read your today's moments. Yeah, because
Sure.
it's also a part of learning English. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a part of what we're going to talk about tonight. Yes.
Okay. Let me
Great.
begin. First, you give us the article about describing happiness.
Yeah, happiness
Happiness is,
is.
yeah, happiness is being parents for the first time. The joy of the becoming parents for the first time is a unique and wonderful experience. It's a journey filled with precious moments. From hearing your baby's first heartbeat to seeing their first smile to experiencing their first step, it's a time of discovery, love, and extreme happiness.
Yeah.
Good articles. I experienced. Yes, I think all the parents, all the fathers, mothers experience. This time is always memorable in our mind, and
Sure.
we always talk to my children about their
Yeah.
progress from working. The word I learned just fall down or come again. They are
Yeah.
how fun when I was they were starting working, and the first
Yeah.
laugh, and they cry for something they want. It's
Yeah.
very uh, excited. Remember in our minds.
Sure. Yeah. So happiness is, yeah. Being a parent is a very happy time. I know that being a parent, we go through some challenges as well. So it's not always easy, but I think overall it's worth it.
Okay, overall it's worth it. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Overall
easy.
it's worth
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay, next
Okay.
is introduce today's topic. Our topic for tonight's live stream, phrasal verb, power up.
Power up.
The, the teacher Evan will join me for phrasal verb power lesson. Understanding and using phrasal verbs can greatly enhance your English communication skills, making your language richer and more vibrant, vibrant, more vibrant.
Vibrant. Vibrant.
Join us tonight to enhance your phrasal verb knowledge. Okay, we have
Great.
already begun. Good.
Yeah.
Next, let us do the quiz.
Okay. Quiz.
Quiz. She asked him not to be meddled in her personal matters. The
Yeah.
word meddle means there are four choices. A. To interfere. B. To ignore. C. To compliment. D. To categorize. to
Antagonize. Perfect.
antagonize.
Good.
Yes. Of course, the answer is A. Is A. Interfere. Interfere.
Right.
Good. Yeah. Uh,
Interfere.
at first, I read this word as middle. Yes,
Oh, middle.
often used very often. One is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
middle, middle, and this word
Yep.
is metal,
Metal. Metal.
meddle, metal. There are
Yeah.
different meaning, different spelling, but only one
Yes.
letter difference, E and I. Okay,
Yes.
meddle means to interfere. Yeah, to do
Right.
something
Yep.
into it. Yeah, middle
Right.
means we set in the middle. Because, for example,
Yeah.
I set in the middle by the right side, my daughter, and the other
Yeah.
side, my granddaughter. I sit in the
Right.
middle of them too.
You
Yeah,
said in
okay,
the middle.
okay. And this is a new word, antagonize. Uh,
Antagonize.
Antagonize is another meaning. Means not metal, not middle. It just
No, not
means
metal. And antagonize just means to
antagonize.
annoy or bother. To annoy or bother people. To annoy somebody or
Oh,
bother them. Yeah.
okay, okay,
Antagonize.
okay. Next article tonight. Teacher Evan will Teacher Evan and I will talk about phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are type of verb phrase that where a verb is combined with a preposition, an adverb, or both. They are unique to English language and have completely different meanings than the individual words that make them up. For example, the phrasal verb give up, meaning to quit or stop trying, which is different from the meanings of the words give and up when used separately. Yes, so it's important to learn the phrasal verbs to have the
Yeah.
correctly understanding of the phrasal verb. They are
Right.
unique, different with the original meaning of the original words.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um, Phrasal verbs are frequently used in everyday English, especially in spoken language. Knowledge them helps you understand and participate in casual conversation. Okay,
Yeah.
join us at 8 Beijing time. Okay, we had
Yeah.
already begun.
Here we
So
go. We're
you
here.
yeah, you told us the important to learn the phrasal verbs. Okay,
Yeah.
let me go on. Oh, next, new words. Two meaning of one word. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. Yeah, that's right.
bombshell,
Bombshell.
bombshell,
Bomb.
bombshell, bomb,
Bombshell.
bomb,
Yep.
bomb, 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 bomb.
Bomb. Yep. Like a bomb. Boom.
Like a bomb. Bombshell, bombshell. The meaning. An overwhelming surprise or disappointment. This is used when a piece of news or information is also shocking or unexpected, that it has big impact.
Yeah.
For example, when the CEO announced that he was stepping down and giving, going to retire, it came as a
Bombshell.
bombshell to all the employees. Bombshell,
Yep.
bombshell to
Bombshell.
all the uh, e- to the employment. Yes,
Yeah.
we the employees miss their CEO. The news is too shock to them. There
Yeah.
when the
Very
light,
shocking.
very shocking. This is the first meaning.
Yeah.
This meaning means some shock and unhappy.
Yeah.
Uh, next one is happy. Next one's happy. Bombshell.
Yeah.
Bombshell. The meaning:
Bombshell.
a very attractive person. This is often used to describe a person, typically a woman, who
Woman.
is extremely attractive.
Yeah.
For example, Marilyn
Yeah.
Monroe,
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn
Right.
Monroe. Mm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Marilyn
yeah. I
Monroe.
know he's Chinese and very well famous. I watched many films acted by
With
her. She's
with her in them.
known all over the world at the
Yeah.
1950s. Yeah. Mm.
Yep.
Marilyn Monroe with her, this is the word. This is adjective I have to learn. First one, mm, first one, uh, iconic, iconic,
Yeah. Iconic. Iconic.
iconic, uh, blood, blood.
Blonde.
His hair is blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
Her
the
hair color.
blood. Curls. The hair is
Right.
curls,
Yep. Blonde
and
curls.
yes, and the red lipstick was the classical brand bombshell of the 1950s.
Yeah.
Yes. This broad shell means people are happy. People are
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. So it's
The first
yeah, it's
one,
usually
people are
a
not happy.
positive word.
A
Yeah.
positive
The
word.
first one is yeah. The first one is that people are shocked and surprised. So it's not really always a good thing. But the second one means somebody's very attractive. Same word,
Very attractive.
two total two totally different meanings.
Yes. Oh, next, let me learn the three adjective synonyms.
Three
Adjective.
synonyms, right?
Yes, synonym. Yeah, synonym. First one, incentive.
Yeah.
Incentive. A thing that motivates or encourages someone to do something. For example, the company offered a financial incentive to increase the productivity.
Yeah.
Productivity. Yes.
Productivity.
Next one, a motivation. Motivation. The reason or reasons on has I'm sorry, the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. For
Right.
example, money is not the only motivation for working hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, encouragement. Encouragement. It means the action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. For
Yeah.
example, she gave me words of encouragements before the exam. Okay, exam. The
Exam.
children take a peaceful attitude to facing the
Yeah.
exam. Yeah, and not
Exam. Yeah. They
nervous. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Next, let me read some slang English. Slang
Slang.
English
Yeah. There's a
is slang. Slang.
yeah.
Slang is as important as phrasal verbs. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, because slang words used in the oral communication very often. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
First
Very
one,
common.
very common. First one, ripped. Ripped.
Yeah. Ripped. Ripped.
It means very physically fit. Very
Right.
physically fit. For example, Tom is ripped. Tom
Yeah.
is ripped.
Tom is
Yes.
ripped.
Next, laid back. laid back,
Laid back.
laid back. It means relaxed or calm. For
Yes.
example, this weekend was very laid back.
A
Yeah, it means they
very,
have
yeah.
a very happy time. Mm.
Yeah. Like your day today was very laid back.
Oh yes. Mm. Uh, um, today I'm very laid back. Laid back
Back.
means
Yeah.
I'm
I had a laid,
yeah,
yeah. If someone asks you how was your day today, you can say, "Oh, I had a very laid back day today."
oh, I have very laid back today. Okay, good. Next one, my bad. My
My
bad.
bad.
It means my mistake.
My
For
mistake.
example, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes we do something wrong by not by our think after our think
Right.
do something wrong.
Right.
So I can say, "Oh, it's
My
my
bad. Yeah.
bad." Yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Sometimes we make mistakes. We make mistakes. We can just say, "Oh, my bad. Sorry."
my bad. Sorry. Okay. Next one, screw up. Screw up.
Screw up.
It means to make a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, sorry, I screwed up and forgot our plans. Oh
Right.
yes,
Or
did
or you
something
can
wrong.
say,
Mistake. Oh,
"Sorry, I screwed up. My bad."
oh yes. It repeat to me. You
Yeah.
sorry to them. Yes.
Right. Yep.
To me, I'm sorry to do the happy things. Yes. Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Two words said together. I'm sorry, it's
Right.
my bad. Screw up.
Yeah.
It's screw
I
up
screwed
my
up.
bad. It's screwed up my bad. Mm. Good. Next, let me read an article. I missed more than 9,000 shots in
9,000 shots.
9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to make the game winning shot and I missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed. That's
Yeah.
from Michael Jordan. Yeah, this
Yeah. That's
this sentence from Michael Jordan. She encouraged him, and not
yeah.
she get many reward from all of his lovers. Yes, his
Yeah.
followers, and she's the best basketball
Basketball. Basketball
basketball,
player.
not only USA but all over the world.
Yeah. Very
All
famous.
many NBA players loved him, but she
Yes.
is modesty. She's modesty. She
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
this word. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's very modest, and he realizes that he made lots and lots of mistakes while playing the game, but you know he still succeeded.
Okay, succeed. And just
Yeah.
we also let don't afraid the mistakes we take. Yeah,
Right.
uh, this is not the mistake. Just in the playing, some fault can be some not mistake. Maybe
Yeah.
something happened not in his mind. We can't say she play in the pet ground was a mistake, not mistake just
Right.
something happened suddenly because very changeable when we were playing games at the ground. So
Yeah.
this
Sure.
sentence means why the Michael Jordan was succeed. She was so
Yes.
modesty and
Yeah. He
facing
was.
every uh, she missed the shot. What's the meaning? She deal with them and have them collected. Estimate the number very
Yeah.
exactly. Nine
Yeah.
thousand
1,000
shots
shots.
and 300 games. Oh, she's so modesty.
Yeah.
Okay, next is the dictation. To save time, I think I have to stop here. Let more
Okay.
time to learn the phrasal verbs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The dictation today was about self acceptance.
Yeah. About
Yeah.
self acceptance.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. It was a
Our audience can read it from your moments. To save time, I won't read it
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they can
Okay.
yeah, they can go to my Hello Talk account and my profile page and click on my moments and read all of that information that you just read.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
all there for them to read.
Yes. Good.
Great. Thank you so much for coming on stage tonight and reviewing all of that information. I know there's a lot of words there, but you did great. So congratulations! And tomorrow's another day, and we'll have more new words tomorrow on my moments.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
we
looking
don't
for
we
study
don't
tomorrow.
yeah, we don't give up. We keep going.
Yes, we don't give up.
Right?
We keep
We don't
going.
give up.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks
Now
again. Have a nice
phrasal verbs.
two.
Two phrasal verbs. We don't give up. We get going. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Uh,
give
we,
up. We keep
we don't
going.
keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't give up. We keep going. Two phrasal verbs right there, everybody. Great. Okay. Thanks again. Have a nice night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Have a good day tomorrow.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on the stage tonight and reviewing that information that I posted on my moments today. If you're wondering where he was reading from, well, he's reading from the information that, again, I posted today, which I do every day. I post information on my moments, so you can just click on my profile page, click on my moments, and it's all there for you to utilize. So it's free information, free English learning materials, vocabulary words, some short articles, a quiz every day, dictation. Dictation means that you should listen to what I'm saying and write down what you hear. If that's something that you're interested in, that helps with your listening skills, and it also helps with your writing skills if that's something that you want to improve. So, vocabulary, slang, idioms, common expressions, some short articles about life, and and also a quiz. So, anyway, thank you so much, Peter, for reviewing that information that I did post on my moments. A quick introduction of me, and before we get started, my name is Todd, and tonight our topic is phrasal verbs. So I'm going to invite teacher Abby up onto the stage, and her and I will introduce some phrasal verbs to you. And so these are common phrasal verbs. We're not gonna overwhelm you with 100 phrasal verbs. So don't worry. It's not going to be overwhelming. You don't want to overload yourself with too many phrasal verbs because if you do that, you're not going to remember. So yeah, we're not going to bombard you with a lot of phrasal verbs tonight. Just a few, and for you to write down, try to help you to remember those phrasal verbs. So the ones that we will introduce tonight, I should say, are very common phrasal verbs that we use in our everyday life. So I I try to post some phrasal verbs on my moments every day because I know that they are important. Sometimes I forget, or I just have too much other stuff that I'm posting, and I don't have enough time to post phrasal verbs. So anyway, I try to post some phrasal verbs daily, but it doesn't always happen. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we are talking about phrasal verbs tonight. So if you're wondering, well, when are they going to start? Well, we will start very shortly talking about phrasal verbs. If you have some time, you can write down what we will talk about tonight. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, hi.
Hi. Hello, teacher Todd.
How are you?
Hi. I'm just doing awesome. Thanks for
Good.
having me
Did
on your vibrant stage. Yeah.
did you have a good day today
Yeah, it was like great so far.
so far?
I had like some
Yeah.
classes.
You had some classes today.
Yeah, in the morning because now it's like 4 p.m.
Oh, 4
But I
p.m.
just, I reschedule in Iran. Yeah.
4 p.m. in the afternoon. How's the weather today?
It's just awesome today. But yesterday it was like a scorching. I couldn't
Really?
bear it. But at night I can say, yeah.
It's
Thank
scorching
you for
hot.
your
So how hot is
absolute.
scorching hot?
Like if you just go out at noon, you're just sweating
Oh,
badly.
okay. Yeah, so you get
Yeah,
when you go out it's so hot that you sweat right away.
absolutely. Yeah. But hopefully, here is like a mountain area, which the weather is better than, the capital or maybe
Okay.
the other, yeah, places.
Okay. So the weather's cooler.
Yeah, it is.
It's cooler. So you don't have to worry about scorching heat for too long.
Nice, yes.
Yeah. Here we have scorching. We'll have hot weather for about in the summer maybe 2 or 3 months.
Oh my goodness, that's a
Yeah.
lot. Two
Yeah.
months, but it
Usually
is like bearable.
it'll start usually in June and go into August.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, maybe 1 month, but it is just gonna get cooler like in probably 2 weeks. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
hopefully.
Here we'll have off and on. Like this morning, it was a little cooler than normal. When I went to work,
Mhm.
it was like 17 degrees this morning. So to me, it felt really good, but it was a little bit cooler than normal.
Nice.
Yeah. So it
Yes.
was very comfortable. This afternoon, not quite as hot, maybe 32 or 33.
Oh, I got the point. Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
Yeah. It's
bearable.
not. I think it's very bearable for me. When it gets up to around
As
40,
a,
when it gets to be about 40, that's when it's unbearable.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But
unbearable. So tonight,
hopefully it is just
so
sure.
hopefully it will. Hopefully the weather will. I don't mind if it's hot. I just don't like the. I don't like it when it's really windy.
Oh, windy, you don't like? I
Yeah,
do
when it's
too, honestly.
really windy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
So someone asked, where do you live?
I live in Iran. I'm
Yeah,
a proud Persian.
in Iran,
Yeah.
so in the north part.
No. I can say like west east, kind
Oh,
of.
in the west.
Yes, yes.
Okay, in the western part.
It's absolutely like Isfahan is in right center of Iran, but I am like
Okay,
in west of Isfahan. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Cool.
So someone said that you talk very naturally.
Oh, really? Thank you for your
Yeah,
compliment.
that's a nice compliment, huh?
Yeah, because I was like following teacher Todd. You
Yeah.
know?
So they think for English isn't your first language, right?
No,
Yeah,
no, it is not.
English
Mhm.
isn't your first language, so they said people are impressed with your speaking ability. So that's good.
Uh, he just made my day. Thank you. Let me share a little bit of
Yeah, that's
myself.
good. That's good. So how many
Uh,
classes did you have today?
I had two classes. I also had like another class like at sharp at this moment, but I just
Oh,
rescheduled it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because I just wanted to like do this live stream. Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
and I've got
So you
one
know
more
what?
like after our live stream.
You have another lot. You have another class later.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So your
Ooh,
classes are
late night.
online, right?
Most of them, I also do have like in-person classes,
Okay.
which, yeah, I've got like a small institute language school.
Okay.
I can say like maybe yeah, once a day. Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes maybe more.
Okay. And and your students are what age? What age group?
I've got like most of them are like adults.
Okay.
But
Most
I
of them are
also do
adults.
teach, yes, I do teach young learners as well because I
Okay.
just do believe that it is like a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because they're just they're cool. They're just following the things that you're just sharing in your classes. And in terms of pronunciation, I mean regarding pronunciation, they're just absolutely better than adults.
Really? Yeah. That's good.
Thank
That's
you.
very good. They're
Yeah.
motivated. They're motivated and inspired to want to learn English.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And one of the reasons that I was like working hard on my pronunciation because I'm like working as a role model and I don't want to just, teach them some words with mispronunciation and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
you don't want to teach them the wrong pronunciation, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was like working hard like in last few years to just get better because
Okay.
it is bad, if you're just, yeah, sure.
That's good. Well,
All right.
whatever you're doing, it works.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's working. That's good. So tonight we're going to talk about
Good.
phrasal verbs, and that's our topic, and that's what we will discuss tonight. And also we'll introduce some, a few phrasal verbs, not a lot, but just a few with the meaning and maybe some example sentences as well.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
good. So shall we start?
Yeah, let's get started. And first of all, we'll
Good.
talk about, what is a phrasal verb.
Nice, nice. Awesome. First of all, I'm just going to bring up a question for our audience. Guys,
Okay.
try to be like an engaging lesson. We need you down there. Try to just, share your thoughts, ideas about it. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
If
the
they have
first
some
question
thoughts
would
or ideas,
absolutely,
yeah,
yeah.
they can share. Okay.
So, let's just bring up this question. What is a verb and why verbs are important? Okay, just go ahead, share your thoughts down there in the audience. Let me just make this smaller. Yeah, okay. Do you have any ideas what a verb is and
Yeah.
why verbs are important? After like, getting your answer, I'm just going to pass the mic to teacher Todd to share, his, and then we just get back to just talk a little bit more about it. So an action, awesome. Who's that? Rose, if I'm not,
Yeah,
mistaken pronouncing your name.
Bruce said it's an action,
Yeah, it is
right?
related to action.
A
Okay,
behavior.
we use a be good, awesome, nice. In our daily life to communicate. Oh, yes, okay.
Yep.
But action is like it is related to action. Just stick to
Yeah.
that, that idea. Guys,
Yeah.
I am a teacher, but I want to tell you something. You can also cheat. You can Google it.
Yeah. 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 They can look it up as well. Yeah.
Nice, yeah, they can look it up.
Yeah.
Also, they convey meaning and action. Nice, who is that guy? Good, awesome, action. They just good, good. We will use to speak with. Nice. Okay. So I'm just going to pass the mic because of a verb we can make sentences. Okay. Okay. Let me
Yeah,
just,
that's true.
pass the mic to teacher Todd to share his
Yeah.
thought first, and then we
Yes.
will just
So
get back with some.
yeah, so we're talking about phrasal verbs tonight. So a phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and one or more, particles. Like we had talked, which is on the screen. You can read that. Typically, prepositions or adverbs. I think I posted that today. So that together they have a unique meaning, different from the individual meanings of its components. So that's basically the meaning of a phrasal verb.
Yes, absolutely. But I will just get back to the, to the verb and why verbs are important with like giving you some, example. Guys, a verb, as you just stated before, a verb is a word that describes, listen, describes an action, or maybe a state of being, occurrence. For example, when we say like she runs fast, runs is the verb because it tells us like what is someone doing, right? But why verbs are important, without a verb, a sentence would lack, the crucial element that conveys what is like happening or the condition of something or someone. Okay, let me just give you an example. Look at this. This is like a pronoun. And we also have like another word, which is, let me just take it a little
Here,
bit. So pizza, right? So now these two doesn't have like any meaning, right?
yeah,
They and pizza. But when you just add a verb here, look at this. Uh, they eat pizza. But
yeah,
eat here is like conveying a message. Or either, like, for example, when we say Max, okay, we have the word Max and maybe Jen. But without the word love, there is no meaning. So
yeah,
that's why verbs are important. Back
yeah.
to you, teacher Todd, if you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
something to add.
yeah. You're right. Verbs are very important. They can actually convey what you're trying to say, your message. Without them, we're lost.
Absolutely. By removing like the verb, the sentence loses its meaning and leaves the listener or reader wondering what about the, for
Yeah, we're
example, I
very
don't know, the
confused.
absolutely. So that's why we're just here to help you to learn something new and help you with your English. Or for example, let me just show you one more example. This is like two words here, but this is, we can say it's a noun phrase, right? The
Right?
baby. But here it doesn't, convey a meaning. But when we say, for example, the baby cries,
Yeah,
we're just, conveying, expressing an idea. So verbs are dead important, guys. Try to,
yeah,
grab more verbs, try to add some more verbs in your English. Yeah, as you just said, Judy, they just confuse us.
yeah,
To show you one more example, here we have like the word we, okay, that's a single word. And also the concert, we, the concert. You can have like a ton of a huge amount of words in your English, but without verbs, you can just convey a message. So now look at this one. Okay.
we enjoy.
Yes, we enjoy the concert. So
Yeah,
here, the verb enjoy can help to convey like a message or
right.
meaning. That's why verbs are important. Awesome.
Yeah,
So
very
let's get
important.
back to phrasal verbs.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Let's get back to
sorry.
phrasal verb.
Absolutely. Let's see what is a phrasal verb then. Good. I'm still waiting for the. Mhm.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me s
It's okay
upload.
while I'm just, talking
What?
to people here. A phrasal verb like is, as like teacher Todd has stated, a phrasal verb is
There.
a combination of like a regular verb, like for example, eat, enjoy, maybe drop, carry, figure, make, get, come. you know, those are like regular verbs with a
Yeah.
preposition or an adverb, right? So back to you, over to you, teacher Todd. Have
Yeah,
something
yeah.
to add.
So phrasal verbs, yeah, you just add a verb together with a, usually a preposition, or sometimes
Mhm.
an adverb. And that's what creates a phrasal verb. And phrasal verbs are used in our daily conversation. So that's why we're doing this tonight, because they're so extremely important in our everyday conversations.
Yeah, teacher Todd, I also want you to, share the idea that it is not easy to grab the meaning without like knowing them.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. You're right. It's not easy to know the meaning by reading the phrasal verb, because the two words separately have a different meaning than when you put them together. So basically, you
Absolutely.
have to. People have asked me many times, how can I? Is there any formula or any trick? I said no. It's basically memorization.
Absolutely. This is why, teacher Todd and I just, gather our thoughts to just do this lesson because, for example, when you have the verb give, okay, that's like a simple verb. But
Yeah.
when it is like different when we say give up, or for example, figure out, or drop by, maybe, for example, call off. My goodness, can I guess the meaning when I hear this, phrasal verb? When I came across this phrasal verb, like carry on, or for example, call off is a really good example.
Yeah.
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 So go ahead, teacher Todd.
Yeah, you're right.
Share your thoughts.
These phrasal verbs you've introduced, the ones that that we'll talk about tonight. Yeah, if you put these two words, the verb and the adverb or preposition together, they have a totally different meaning than if they are separate.
Absolutely. That's why we need to learn them. And Guy, as a teacher, I know, I teach all these, textbook, but you can find like a lot of, phrasal verb in textbook, maybe a few. You need to
Yeah,
learn them. Like, for example, the first time I joined Teacher Todd's live stream, I said, my goodness, he's using a lot of, phrasal verb, like carry on, to figure out, to find out. So
yeah,
that's why we need to appreciate, this kind of live stream because you're just naturally listening a lot of, awesome. Someone just wrote speak up, right?
speak
Good
up,
one. Awesome.
rip off.
Good. Rip
Yeah,
off, right? Good.
yeah. It's a rip off,
You're
rip off.
activating, people's knowledge. Nice one.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So guys,
people are sharing their phrasal verbs that they
uh,
know. That's good.
3 more.
Bounce
Yeah, it
back.
is good. That's what we want to do here. Nice. Now
Sure.
that we know the meaning of a phrasal verb, we're just going to know a little bit of information before getting to our lesson. Okay, guys, as teacher Todd mentioned, it is not easy to guess the meaning of phrasal verb without like knowing them, right? Because they are different from their individual words. So here, we want to know a little bit of, maybe the points about phrasal verb without, I don't know, like, yeah, we have like one of them on this, on the board. Something that is very important about phrasal verb that I'm just going to pass the mic to teacher Todd to let us know a little bit about is like separable, maybe, yeah, separable and inseparable.
Yeah.
We can just, yeah, go ahead, teacher Todd,
Yeah,
share it.
separable phrasal verbs, as we can read. If you can't read the poster on the screen, and again, thank you to Teacher Avi for creating these. She took the time out of her busy schedule to create all of this
Sure.
materials that we're going to be using tonight. So thank you for that. So separable phrasal verbs allow you to insert an object between the verb and the particle, like turn on, turn the lights on, turn the lights on. So yeah, these are some good examples.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to share some more example, and I will let you know by some, piece of paper How can we just, know or how to learn them, right? Separable phrasal verb, this is easy to just, let's just go for one of the most, common, popular phrasal verb, which is figure out.
Figure
What does
out.
it mean when we say, yeah, separable phrasal verb? It is easy, like, let me see, I do have figure, yeah, both of them, figure out, right?
Out.
Guys, this is a phrasal verb that goes together. Like, for example, I need to figure out this maybe problem or math, for example, problem. I can also, separate them, the verb and also the particle like this, and add like maybe a noun phrase or maybe a noun in between, like to saying to figure, for example, math problem out. Am I right,
Yeah.
teacher Todd?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, share your thoughts.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, figure a math problem or figure it out or figure that out. Yeah. How do we yeah, so how do
Nice.
we yeah, how do we figure that out? Or how do we figure it out or figure a math problem out?
Perfecto.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like share a little bit of separable phrasal verb. Like for example, for the one who always asks someone out for dating,
Yeah.
ask out is also a phrasal verb, but you can separate the verb and particle. Like saying, I'm just going to ask, for example, Hannah out.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's why it is important to know them. One more, the call off is also a good one
Call off,
that we can
call
just
off.
cover, yeah, as cancel. We can say, for example, I'm going to call the meeting off.
Off.
This
Right.
is all about separability of phrasal
Yeah.
verb. Go ahead,
Right.
teacher Todd.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
listening.
separate them because you can say I'm going to call off the meeting, or you can separate them and say I'm going to call the meeting off. So that's what we
Not
talk about with separable phrasal verbs.
good one. How about look up, teacher Todd?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to look up. I'm going to look up that math problem, or I'm going to look the
Mhm.
math problem up.
Nice. How about pick up as like lifting something up?
Yeah, so you can say, can you help me pick up that box, or can you help me pick the box up?
Lovely.
Yeah, so
Yes,
yeah, there's
yes.
lots
Good.
of many examples of this situation, and like Alex in the audience says, look up and look for, yeah,
Good. Yes. So let's
pick up
also
the
have a
phone.
look on. Good. Let's also have a look on, inseparable phrasal verb that we can just separate, the article, the verb, and particle. Okay, we can just separate them.
Yeah,
Get away.
get
Like, for
away.
example, this is, mhm. We can just separate. We can just say, get, I don't know, your body away.
Yeah,
That was funny.
yeah. You could say that. Uh, get your body away.
Can we say it, Mr. Todd?
That would
We
sound
can.
very. That would yeah. It's probably
Awkward.
not too. It's not too. Probably not too common, but yeah, you could probably say it.
Yeah, yeah. How about go on? Can we say go the meeting on?
No,
No, we can
no.
just say, how about
Go.
look after?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, we also can separate look as a verb and after as a particle. We can separate them. And guys, this is the thing that it is good to know them, right? Oh, lovely. Sandra is also here. Sandra, nice to
Sandra,
have you
make
here.
up.
Yes, makeup. Teacher said, can we just separate make up? Make,
Yeah. You could say make something up.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Make
Good.
up.
So in
Make
some
something
cases.
up. Yeah.
So it is also important to know that, it is all about, functioning and the meaning, because some phrasal verb can be both separable and inseparable.
Yes.
Remember that. But in this lesson here, we are not just gonna, confuse you with a lot of information. And as teacher Todd mentioned, you're not just going to bombard you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's get to our business. Let's go for the
Let's
first phrasal
okay.
verb.
Let's bring up a phrasal verb now that's very very common.
Nice.
Okay,
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay.
take after.
Take after. Awesome. Teacher Todd, Mike is yours. Just go ahead. Let us
Take
know a little bit
after.
of,
Yeah.
you
So
know.
take after, is of course a phrasal verb that we use. Very common. It's a very common word. So it means to resemble someone in your family. So for example, if someone says you take, who do you take after in your family? You can say, I take after my
Lovely.
father.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome. So it typically means to resemble or to inherit maybe traits from someone, especially a parent or family member.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes. You're
Good.
right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
teacher, I've got a question for you. Is it also about like personality or behavior rather
It
than like appearance?
it can be
And
both of those. Yeah, it can be
nice.
both. It can be you can say that you take after. It can be have to do with your a character trait or a personality, or it can it can sometimes mean that appearance wise.
Oh, nice. So I can say, like, for example, Sarah takes after his dad, or maybe, oh, it's better to say, like, Sarah takes after her father in her love for example, music,
Yeah,
right?
right, right. And if somebody
Good.
says, "Wow, you're very tall," and maybe "Wow, you're so tall," maybe you can say, "Yeah, I take after my dad because he was very tall."
Oh, nice one. I can see some, nice example. I take after my brother in his personality. Awesome
Yeah,
example.
perfect.
Guys, if you want to make a word for yourself, try to make some examples with it. Honestly, there is no way, instead of like trying to grab and just make some sentences. That's why I'm just going to ask you to make your own sentences, to just make them and type them down in the in the chat box. And teacher Todd is here,
Yeah,
helping out.
yeah.
Helping
So
out.
yeah, helping out. There you go. See, we use these phrasal verbs all the time. So take after
Yeah, yeah.
is a very common one.
Yes, like for example, write down, jet down, I don't know.
Oh, there's a good one.
What
The
else?
little girl takes after her mother. Perfect.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Waiting for your nice examples.
That's a
Go ahead,
great
make
example.
some examples. Yes, the little girl takes after her mother. Yeah, guys, now you know what does take after as a phrasal verb mean, as a verb mean. So try to just make some sentences with it to just, activate it. This is dead important. I am
Yeah,
a
there's
teacher. I know why, making sentences can help, to activate a word. People
yeah.
said I took my behaviors. No, 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 no. Who's that guy? Take after is not a separable phrasal verb. Remember
Yeah.
that. Can you just, rephrase it? People said I took after my dad.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, we forgot to let you know that this is not a
This is not
separable.
separable. Yeah, and Sandra just typed in a good one. I am an introverted person. I take after my mother.
Wow, lovely. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, it also refers to personality and other things, right?
Yeah. Right.
Personality, good. More examples
My
by
daughter took after my husband.
my
Or
daughter.
maybe
Oh,
you can
good,
say
good one.
my daughter takes after my husband.
Yes, yes. It is important to use because that's a general fact. You need to use
Yeah.
simple present here.
Yes. Yes. Unless you're
Nice.
yeah, very good. A lot of great examples.
Absolutely. And now our audience get how to use this kind of live stream, and that would
Yeah.
be amazing. Wow, taking after my dad. It doesn't. I have the same yeah. When
Yeah.
we say, like, for example, I take after my dad, it means you've got like the same, not the same character, but it means that you have like something, some traits.
You have something in you have something in common.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. A lot of great
Good.
examples.
Yeah, teacher Todd, I think it is also good to just, work on.
Hello?
What are
My
some?
daughter takes after my husband. Yeah, okay. Okay. Great. A lot of great examples.
Yeah, absolutely. So, teacher Todd, can you hear me fine?
Now I can. Yeah, I think we lost you for a few seconds.
Yes, yes. I think it is also good to work on some synonyms, as a verb that we can use instead of take after. So, do you have any ideas?
Oh, wow. I resemble.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Resemble.
Yeah. I resemble. Maybe
Nice
somebody else,
pronunciation.
maybe people in the audience know
Resemble.
some synonyms for take after. To resemble. Yes, there you go.
Good,
Perfect. I look like.
good, good. Look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Be like.
Good. Yes, to
Yes,
look
you
like.
can say.
Yep, good. I look like my father.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Waiting for your nice, synonyms. Resemble is one of the best.
Yeah.
Also, to look like. Maybe, for example, no, uh, she looks like, yes.
Yeah.
Teacher Todd, can we say, reflect is one of the synonym that we can use
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
in this case?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good. So, but the best one I think is
Yeah.
resemble,
Resemble.
resemble
Resemble is
someone.
very common, and it pretty
Great.
much sends the message similar to take after.
Nice. Yeah, it means that we can use them interchangeably, like saying she closely resemble her mother,
Right.
especially in her smile.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with her smile.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. So you can use that word interchangeably pretty easily.
cool one. So, guys, we're just going to do a recap, and then we're just going to move to the next, phrasal verb. So remember, take after means to resemble someone in your family, maybe in terms of behavior or personality, also appearance. Also, remember that take after it's not a separable phrasal verb. You can just separate take and after. Okay, that's
Yes.
very important. Thank you.
Right.
Go ahead, teacher Todd.
Okay,
That's your
let's go on with another phrasal verb that's very common as well.
nice.
If I can find it here, here it is.
Good. Let's see, what do we have here, right?
Mess up.
Mass. Wow, I hear it a lot in
Yeah,
TV shows and movies.
yeah. This one is very common. Another one that's
Hmm.
very common. Phrasal verb, and a little informal. Yeah,
Okay.
mess up.
Yes, don't mess up. So, guys, as you see, we just provide you. Can you hear me, teacher Tom?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry because I lost my connection for a few
Nope,
seconds.
we can hear
So,
you.
guys, as you see here, we shared like 6 different meanings with you.
Yeah,
The first one is to make a mistake. It has like a lot of meanings. It is important to know that phrasal verb can have like different meanings, even like more than, maybe 5, 6. Like, for example, when we say take off your clothes, or maybe like airplane, like is going to take off.
take
Oh my
off.
goodness.
Yeah, big
It is
difference.
like different. Yes. So go ahead, teacher Todd, share your thoughts
Yeah,
on
so
this
yeah, so this
phrase.
one again is can be used many different ways in many different contexts. So it's important that you know how to use this word, or this not word, but this phrasal verb going forward. Like Teacher Avi said, number one, to make a mistake or blunder. Blunder is just another word for big mistake. So maybe blunder is a new vocabulary word for some people because it's not real common.
Mhm,
We usually say
mhm.
to make a mistake, but yeah, so here we're introducing a vocabulary word, blunder.
Good. Yes.
Yeah,
So mess up typically means to make a mistake or to do something maybe incorrectly. For example, I messed up the maybe recipe by adding too much salt. Or for example, oh my
yeah,
goodness, I just messed up, this, for example, I don't know, situation. You can use it in
yeah,
any context because that's really common. Good.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's very common to just say, "Oh yeah, I feel so embarrassed. I totally messed up."
Lovely. Yeah. Oh, and teacher Todd, I hear that you shared, Peter just shared something like screwed up. I think those are
Yes.
like synonyms. Am I
Yeah,
right?
you're right. Yeah, screwed up. Yeah, today, yeah, we mentioned
Yes.
the phrase screwed up or screw up. Screw up means to make a mistake, just like mess up.
Yeah, those are synonyms. Remember that you
Yeah.
can use them interchangeably, especially when you're referring to making a mistake or maybe a blunder or something, because they have the same meaning. Nice.
Yes, you're right. They do.
Okay.
So the second meaning that we have up on the screen, as you can see, to cause something to be disordered or to be untidy. You mess up. Don't mess up my desk, okay? I had it nice and clean and organized, and then you messed it up.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yes.
Yeah, to make something messy.
Uh-huh. To make something messy, right? To cause something to be disordered or untidy. Yes. Let's go for maybe the third one while
Yeah.
I'm just drinking some water.
The third one is to negatively affect someone emotionally or mentally. So, to negatively affect someone emotionally or mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Teachers, can you give us like one example with this one?
Yeah, so you can just
Uh,
say if
she,
someone is maybe having some personal problems, you can say that wow, she's really messed up in the head.
oh my goodness, that was a really, can someone write it down? She's
Yeah, you can
really
say
messed up in his,
messed up. She's really messed up in her head. That means she's
wow.
having maybe some mental problems, maybe some depression or anxiety or something happening in her life that's causing her a lot of stress. And you can say, she's really messed up in the head.
Mm-hmm. I think here, oh, I got the meaning. Yeah, I got the point. But sometimes it can be also used as a noun, right?
Yes.
Mess up can be used as a noun. I got the point. Yes, cool one. So how about the next?
Next one is to number four, to ruin or spoil something.
Yes. Here I've
Yeah.
got like a little bit of difficulty, digesting this one.
Yeah, yeah. To ruin or spoil something, that just means that if you're doing maybe, for instance, like you said, if you're cooking something and you have a recipe and you ruin the food because it's too much salt or you burn something, you can say you really messed up that
Oh,
meal.
oh, cool, cool. And I think the fifth is also very common because I heard it a lot in TV series and shows. Like, for example, I really messed up my exam. Am I right, teacher Todd?
Yeah,
Is it the
yeah.
same
Another,
function?
yeah, you're right. It's another good example. If someone asks, "How did you do on your IELTS exam?" and you'll be like, "Ah, I totally messed up. I totally messed up that exam."
Good one. See, guys, these are just so common that you can use them in your, daily conversations and things.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's go for the last one.
So the last one is to harm or damage something physically.
Good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
to damage.
Yeah.
For example, I messed up like I don't know, maybe like cup of no, what is this? A cup. Can I say can I use it in this way to harm or damage physically? Can I
Yeah.
say it for can we use it for our body
Yeah. You could probably use
either?
it for your body too. Yeah. I
Oh,
really,
cool.
you can say, for instance, maybe you got in you fell off your bicycle, and you can say, oh, I really messed up my arm.
Oh my goodness, awesome. See,
Yeah.
guys, you can use it in different, situation, different function. So, and the last question would be, teacher Todd, is it a separable or inseparable phrasal verb?
I think it's separable. You mess something
Yes,
up.
it's
Yeah.
yes. In some cases, depends on the meaning and maybe function. We can just separate the words. Sometimes we can say, "Oh my goodness, I just messed everything up." Am I right?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Because I
Great.
used it.
That's the exact same example I was just going to use. You can just say, "Oh, I'm so." Some people will be very, critical of themselves. I'm so stupid. I really messed that up.
Perfect. Yes. So when you're just, talking about like maybe doing something wrongly, in that case, you can say, I just, but in some cases, it is not separable. Remember, guys,
Right.
you,
Yeah. You
you
have to
can
be
just
careful.
separate the article. Yes. Good one. Nice. I think that was a really cool one.
Yeah. That one
Okay.
is very versatile, meaning it can be used in many many different contexts. So it's very very
Cases.
versatile.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Let's move
remember
on.
that you can, sure, to the next one. We've got like to harm or damage.
Get by.
Oh, I love this one. Is it common, teacher Todd? That's why I
It
just wanted to.
I think it is common in certain contexts, I guess, but not. I guess I wouldn't say it's as common as messed up or some of the other ones that we talked about
Mhm.
tonight.
Oh, I see. So about the commonality, guys, we can say maybe 60% it is common, but not
Yeah,
that much.
yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So cool.
So this
So
one means to manage or
sure.
survive, especially with limited resources. So if someone asks, how's your job, your new job, and you can say, you know what, I'm just getting by.
Wow, that was a really great function. I'm just teaching the exact,
I'm just getting
uh,
by. That means I'm just surviving.
yes, I'm just surviving in this situation. It means like to manage or cope with a situation. Am I right?
Right, exactly.
Often like implying that it's done with maybe difficulty or just enough to survive. For example, when we say my friend is like struggling to get by on her low, for example, income, this is the case that
Right.
we can use it. And that's a really good one. Yeah, it is good to add something to it. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and teacher Todd, I've got like a question for you. Is it a separable phrasal verb?
Uh, this
Inseparable?
one, this one, I wouldn't, I can't think of I can't really think of a situation where you would separate this one,
Yes, this is not
unless you,
separable. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So remember, guys, you can just, separate the verb and the particle. It doesn't make sense, honestly, to say, uh, for example, get her by. No, it doesn't make
yeah,
sense.
no,
So it is easy to understand. which is separable, which is not separable. In our
Right.
next, session, we're just going to talk also about transitivity of phrasal verb. Good one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next phrasal verb is let's see. What do we have? Oops.
Cool.
Oh, this one's a good one too.
Yeah. What is the next one? Look down on. I think so.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, this
Look
one is
down on.
very common.
Yeah. Look down on. So, yeah, to look down on someone or something means to consider them as not important or of little value, often with a sense of superiority or disdain. Yeah, so if you look down on somebody, that means that you think you are better than they are.
Yes, I think that was a really great, example. Like in some cases, you feel like someone is just looking down on you, okay?
Yeah.
Or you can, to give you one example, if someone look down on others, they have like maybe considering themselves like better or more important other people. Nice.
So,
Cool.
yeah, so a good example of that would be arrogant people look down on others.
Nice. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I've got like
arrogant.
one more example. Um, Maybe my boss always looks down on people who haven't gone to college, or maybe.
Yeah, yep, perfect. Yeah.
Yes, this is the way that we can use. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so that basically just means that, some people think that other people are not as important because of certain circumstances. So they look down on them.
mhm.
Yeah, perfect there. So someone says we shouldn't look down on anyone. So there is a twist to that phrase, meaning it's turning it into a positive thing. We shouldn't look down on people.
Yeah, many people look down on those who do not, have maybe formal education, or believing, like believing they are less maybe knowledgeable or something. I think
Exactly.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Sammy
And
just
it's
gave us
a
another good example. Rich people sometimes look down on poor people. That's true.
good one. Yes, that was also a good one. And remember, that's an inseparable phrasal verb. You can just,
Yeah.
separate the look with down on. We can just do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do you
so
have any
this
question,
one
guys?
yeah, if you have some
Go
questions, you
ahead.
can type them in. You can type your questions in the comment section below and we can try to answer any of your questions.
Absolutely. And also, we're looking for your great examples. When you're just, making some example, teacher Todd is here, and he's just gonna help you with, the structure, and you're just gonna,
Yeah.
learn how to use it, how to structure your sentences. Don't miss this opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah,
lot of great
cool.
examples. Sandra types in, "Don't look down on the janitor. We need to respect everyone." Yeah, don't look down on the janitor, not just on janitor. Or you can say, "Don't look down on janitors. We need to respect everyone."
Wow, cool. That was a really great
Yeah,
example.
yeah, that is an excellent example. And I
Teacher
and I
Todd,
feel,
can you also say,
yeah,
mm,
yeah. Go ahead.
sure, go ahead, carry on.
I
I
was
just
just gonna
wanted
say,
to
yeah,
know, like,
I was just gonna say,
mhm.
there's lots of good examples that people are typing in.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the time that you can say, "Oh, I've learned something today." Honestly, I just know because I also teach. I also am like a learner. If you just bombard yourself with a lot of information, they're just going to your passive, knowledge, or because we have working memory, right? So try to use them, try to make example, try to make them for yourself. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose them.
Definitely, yeah. So, yeah, if you're interested in phrasal verbs, which of course that's our topic tonight, if you have a piece of paper and something that you can write down this information, it's very good. Then you can go back and review it. And if you're interested in us sending you the copies of these posters that we have, I can post those
Sure.
on my moments as well tomorrow. Teacher Avi created this material, so again, thank you so much for doing that. I know that took a lot of time to do that out of your busy schedule. I appreciate your perseverance in preparing these posters tonight too.
Sure. Thank you so much for, providing us with this great opportunity, because some learners are visual learners and they learn, this way better. Honestly, I don't like use this method in my classes. I use inductive teaching, but here we don't have like a lot of features.
Yeah,
We can
yeah, yeah.
just do
We
this,
have
and yeah, we're just
right. We have very limited we have very limited functions in this live stream, so we just have to make do with what we have.
yes, yes. But it is also great because I do love interactive lessons. And
Sure.
especially when we have like an expert like teacher Todd here that can help us with the commonality or maybe examples and things. This is the way that you can trust your English in that case. But otherwise, is it
Yeah.
right? Can I use it here?
Sure.
Can I? Cool.
Yeah, you're right, and it's good that you can type your questions in. And as we, if we, and if you typed a question in the comments, and for some reason we overlooked it, because sometimes the comment sections were scrolling so quickly. If we missed your question and we didn't answer it, we're not being rude or impolite. You can send either one of us a private message, and we can try to answer your question in a private message as well.
Good. A lot of great people down there. Thank you guys for staying here with us and supporting. It's great to have all of you here. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
look
Yeah. Okay,
down on.
let's look down on a very common one. Unfortunately, this happens in life that people
Mhm.
look down on other people, and it's not. I think it's. But we need to learn these phrasal verbs because they are a very important part of our daily life. So if you hear this in a TV show or in a movie, now you know what it means.
Absolutely. Teacher Todd, we also have look down up. Can we just use it that in that case?
You can say I look up to.
Perfect. Yes, this is also
Yeah,
another phrasal verb, guys, and this is
yeah,
the opposite of look down on somebody.
yeah. Right. Sure. Exactly. Great.
Awesome.
Okay, this one also is a good one.
Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. I think that's the last one. No? Oh, no. We've got
No,
like
there's
one
yeah,
more.
there's yeah,
Amazing.
there's yeah. This just that the this live stream is always not very quick at when I try to post some pictures on the screen. It doesn't
Yes.
always happen quickly. This is a bug. This is a bug in the live stream. There it is. Set up.
Yes. Oh my goodness. This one is also, I hear it a lot. That's why I just picked this one. But I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
about the commonality
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
about
It's a
the
very
important.
common. It's a very common one too.
Hmm. So, as you see here, guys, it means to prepare or arrange something. And you can use it in different, situation. Let us just check it with teacher Todd, giving like checking some examples.
Yeah, yeah. So, like for instance, the first example that
Mhm.
you see in the on the poster is the teacher set up the classroom. The teacher set up the classroom desks in a circle for the group discussion. So, set up here means arranged the
Teacher.
desks in the classroom.
Yeah, yeah. It also have like another meaning to assemble or maybe to establish. Because I also hear, let's set up this tent. I also use it.
Yes, you're
So
right. You're
you
right.
can use
Yeah,
it
you're
in
right.
a,
Yeah, you're right. Let's set up this tent. That means let's assemble the tent.
yes. And teacher Todd, we can use it instead of like saying scheduling something. Let us
Right.
set up like,
Let's
am I
set up
right?
a meeting tomorrow.
To
Let's
organize.
set up a meeting tomorrow.
Wow, wow. And it's common, am I right?
Yeah, very common.
Wow, cool. Guys, try to grab
Wow,
it. Try to make some example with
a lot of
it.
great examples in the comments. I need to set up my new schedule for next week. Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of good examples that people are typing in the comments. So obviously people are, catching on and they're grabbing this phrasal verb, whether it's new or maybe they heard it before.
Yes, my sister. Go ahead, teacher Todd. Can you just check it?
Yeah, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
No, please. I found someone. My sister sets up. Guys, I think there is a typo on the board. The teacher sets up. We need to add s. Okay, it takes s
Oh,
here.
okay.
My
Yeah.
sister sets up everything for having a picnic. Very nice. Yes, you can say. You're using as a arranging or maybe planning something. Cool.
Yeah, there's a good one that Sandra posted. I need to set up my new computer.
Wow, cool. See, guys,
Yeah.
different function, different ways of usage and things, and that's great to know. Especially like the one who teacher Todd mentioned, we can use it in this context, saying, "I'm just going to set up a meeting tomorrow," and I think it can
Yeah.
be separable as well to set the
Yeah.
meeting up. But it is not that
Right. You're
common,
right.
if I'm not.
Yeah. 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 It's okay. I guess everybody uses it in different contexts. I need to set the meeting up tomorrow. It's probably more common to say I need to set up a meeting tomorrow.
Yes, yes. So in some cases, depending on the meaning, for example, guys, some phrasal verb, if you change the meaning, like for as we just talked earlier, setup can be as like a scheduling, again, organizing, arranging, planning something. In some cases, we can just separate the verb and the particle, and that's the important point that we have to consider while making our
Yeah.
sense. Good.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. I
Nice
think this is
examples.
a very common one, and I see lots of good examples.
Sandra. Sandra just shared a very cool one.
Sandra's been sharing lots of cool ones tonight.
Sandra
We've
is
been
just
seeing
amazing. Sandra is a
We've been
great
seeing
friend.
lots of great examples tonight by everybody. A lot of people obviously are familiar with some of these phrasal verbs, and if they weren't before, they learned quickly.
Yeah, yeah. I need to set up. Sandra just shared Peter sets up a role model for us. Good one. Nice, yes.
Yeah, so I need
Good
to set up my
to see.
morning. I need to set up my morning alarm clock. Yeah, so yeah, this word is very versatile and can be used in many different contexts to describe many different situations. And I think everybody has grasped the idea tonight.
Yeah. For example, we
Yeah,
we can just to set something up. Can you set up the, for example, equipment before the event? Or for example, can you
sure.
set the equipment up for the meeting? So as you see, we can just separate them. Or for example, either we can say set someone up. He was set up for maybe, I don't know, something. to set someone up, this is also something that we can consider.
Yeah, to set someone up means to like
Oh,
arrange a date. If you set someone up, say if I set up
oh, I did.
Mike and Sandra, I set up Mike and Andrew. That means that you arranged a date between the two of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing. So we can also say to set somebody up, guys. See?
Right. Yeah, to set somebody up
Praise
with
over.
someone. I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Alex earlier typed that in. Set someone up with someone.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yes, to match two people. You're right. To arrange a meeting or a
Ah,
date with two people.
wow, cool one. I didn't just know this function to set like
Yes,
someone up. Good.
great.
The employer set up an interview for all of good. Remember that because you've got like a singular noun, you need to add s to the verb to the employer sets up, right?
Yes, that sets up.
Yeah.
Wow,
There
lots of
is
great
always
examples.
something. Yeah, yeah. I like when honestly the best part of like teaching is when you're just, receiving some feedback. Honestly, like people are sharing their examples and you see, oh, they are learning something.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and
the time that you feel
we're
good.
not we are hosting the live stream, but obviously the our members in the audience are also introducing some different examples for us to that for everybody to use.
Yeah, a lot of great examples.
Yeah, many good
Uh,
examples.
Perfecto. There was a lot of work involved in setting up the wow, awesome. Who was it? Ali Reza. Awesome. That was a great one. And I can see, Sandra shared, can you set him up for me? Sandra.
I'd like to have a
Lovely
deep
example. I
conversation
like
with him.
I'm gonna do that for you. No kid.
Okay, that means when you set somebody up for someone, that means you're a matchmaker.
Oh, a matchmaker. That's a really great noun. Learning matchmaker. I'm not a
Yeah,
good matchmaker. So,
you're a matchmaker.
cool. And I can see Sarah shared. Sarah Osman is really a great friend. She's also here. I can see. Sorry, it is really hard for me to read, because of the bubble. The
Oh, her comment bubble. It says the elaborate
yeah.
scheme was a setup
Yeah.
designed to frame him for embezzlement.
Wow, great example. Wow, wow, wow. Having great, having a lot of great example.
Sure,
What? It can just, it can inspire us as a learner. That's why we're just doing this live stream because we're learning from our, mistakes either from our examples. And it is a great, you know, nice aspect of having like this live stream. How did
sure.
you
Yeah, it's
meet Ali?
how did how did
The friend sets up.
a friend set us up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
I'm
there's
going
a good
to set it.
example of separating this phrasal verb, set us up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, here
Yeah.
we have the
Yes.
pronoun us. Yeah, this is about the transitivity of yeah, like phrasal verb. I'm not gonna talk. We're not just gonna talk about it today. Maybe in our next
Uh,
session.
maybe in a different live stream we can talk about that.
Yes, yes. Here that is.
Great.
Can I take heart?
Todd, is there another
Mm,
synonym for matchmaker starting with the woman? Off the top of my head,
Embezzlement.
nothing's coming to mind to have a synonym for matchmaker.
Teacher Todd, can we use setup as to trick or maybe frame something?
Yes, sure. Yeah, yeah. So
Oh my
maybe
goodness.
you could say the police set him up.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Awesome. That's why I really love to be here on your stage.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah. So yeah,
we're just going to learn.
that
Hmm.
that was a good question. Your question, created that because I forgot that you could also use setup in that context. The police set up the criminal or that type of a. You can use it in that context.
Yeah, because I already heard it, but I wasn't I wasn't sure about it. That's why I really like to just
Okay,
cool. Awesome one.
great. Well,
Set up. Guys, do you have
let's
any questions?
any questions? Thank teacher Avina and Todd for setting up this live stream for us. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thank
Great
you, Sandra.
example.
Thank you for your kind words.
Yes, Sandra is always, sending great vibes and like supporting. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Yeah, this live
Yeah,
stream is
I
for
hope.
all of us, honestly.
Sure, we're all learning something, including me.
Cool.
Even though
Someone
as a
who,
native speaker, we use these phrasal verbs every day. We tend to forget some of the different ways that we can use it. So tonight is a refresher, not only for everybody in the audience, but also for me as well.
oh, you're so humble, teacher
Yeah.
Todd.
So
Thanks.
I'm learning right along with everybody else because again, there's thousands and thousands of phrasal verbs, and I'm learning right along with all of you as well. So, or it's more of a refresher for me.
Wow, that's awesome. You know what is beautiful here on Hello Talk? This exchange makes everything vibrant, and I do love it. I really love to do this kind of live stream and things to find out more because as a teacher, I love to like expand my horizon to find out more. I love to share my knowledge. And that's the time that now I can feel good about myself, about my knowledge.
Yeah, that's good. I think, we, even though we, spend our days helping other people learn or expand their knowledge, that's what we do. But we also are constantly expanding our knowledge as well. So you never ever stop learning. You always, for the rest of your life, will be learning. And Peter is a good example of that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Ooh, well, let me just check. So I think we're kind of done with setup
We have
and we
we
can
have
just
one
go
more.
for.
We have one
Oh,
more.
okay, okay.
Yeah, this
Sure,
last one
sure.
is
We can
very
just.
this last one is very important.
Cool. What is the last one? I forgot all about
Yeah,
what the
very
context.
common.
Okay. Let's see what is the last one.
Oops. Let me see. The screen messed up. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have
It
a
is not
bug.
user friendly that much.
Yeah. Well, they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if it loads up this time.
Loads up. Goodness, that was a
Yeah.
phrasal verb. I
Yeah.
am
There it
so
is.
sensitive. That is cool. To load up
What's that?
something.
That is not the. Let me see. Let me find if I can find that picture again.
It's okay. Let me check. Oh, that's awesome. We have around 3,000 people here following like
There it
the
is. This
lesson.
one. This now
That's lovely.
it finally Loaded. It finally uploaded.
Uploaded.
Work
Yeah.
out. Work out.
Yeah, it worked. It
Yeah,
finally
it
works
worked.
out.
It finally works out, and that's the name. That's the last phrasal verb that we will introduce tonight. Work out.
Oh, hopefully we have it here.
Yeah, there it is. So work out. Yeah. So this one has different meanings as well, meaning that it can something can get better. You can read it on your screen, get better or be resolved. When a situation works out, it gradually improves or resolves itself in a positive manner over time.
Yes, absolutely. I just know that it has like different meanings and functions. But one of the meaning that is so common is to resolve or find a solution. And also the other meaning is to like improve or achieve. We've got another one which is, as I just let me recall, oh, to calculate or maybe determine something. Am I right, teacher Todd?
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
definitely. And some of the synonyms that you shared in the poster to turn out well,
Yeah.
resolve, improve, sort itself out, or come to a positive conclusion.
Yes, come to a positive conclusion. Absolutely. Good one, right?
Yeah.
So
So
let's check some
we
examples.
also can we can also use this to say that I'm going to go to the gym and work out tomorrow.
Oh, going to the gym and work out tomorrow. Absolutely. Very nice. And it can also function as a noun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes. Good one. So
Yeah, Cassie,
let us.
the math problem is so
Math.
difficult, I can't work it out. So there's an example that we can separate this one.
Perfect. Awesome. Yes. Workout is a, separable phrasal verb. So you're just, that's good. You're just
Yeah.
grabbing the idea of like, mm. To give you some example, I can say, I need to work out a solution or I need to work a solution out. So here it
Yeah.
is. You can use it in this function as a separable phrasal verb. Yeah. Go ahead, teacher Todd. Want to add something?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and someone typed in the screen is black. So if you're having problems seeing some of the posters on the screen, all you have to do is log out of the live stream and log back in, and they should work.
Oh my goodness. Yes, you can just, maybe minimize the screen and then maximize it and you can see it because I can see it
Yeah.
right there. So we need to work the maybe budget out before we can like maybe proceed with the project. So here's, the way that we can use it. Or for example, she worked out the detail of the agreement, very carefully. See, we've got like use it in different situation because this is
Yeah.
okay. Checking your
Maggie typed in.
examples.
Yeah, Maggie typed in,
Mm,
Dan is going through a hardship, but he truly believes that everything will work out.
nice one. Yes.
Yeah,
We
good
can
one.
hear
Very
it a
good
lot.
example.
And that was, yeah.
Yeah, lots of great examples tonight, everybody. Thank you so
A
much. I want
plan
to
for
work
the
out the
active.
way it, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of great examples people are typing in the comments.
Cool.
We need to work
Wow.
out a
Apps.
solution for this problem. We need to work out a solution to this for this problem. Oh, Sandra says I want to work out the way to level up my English. My English.
Wow. Awesome. Sandra is always bringing up great examples.
Yeah, yeah. And
Bringing
here's another
up,
one that's
see, guys?
bringing up. And here's another common
Yes.
phrase that you hear a lot of people say, don't worry, everything will work out.
Oh, very nice. Everything's. hmm
Everything will work out. So, very common phrase people use to help encourage somebody who's maybe feeling a little bit low or depressed.
Yes. Actually, I need to work out this. I don't know, anything. Or you can
Yeah,
use it also in a sentence, in a question. Can you work out the total, for example, cost?
yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yes, you can use it. This is a verb. You can use it either in a statement, negative, positive, or a question. They work out, there may be differences. Mhm.
Yeah, so the most common way is to try to resolve a situation.
Mhm. I'm going to the US in, oh, I lost it.
Yeah,
Um,
it says, I'm going to the USA in the Sunday and I'm a little bit nervous. It should say, I'm going to the USA on Sunday
on
and
Sunday.
I am a little bit nervous. On Sunday, not in, on Sunday.
This is like, yeah, yeah. hmm Yeah, the
Wow, good one.
preposition we use for
Financially, things have
financial.
worked out well for us.
Wow, Ali is a great example. Thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that. Yes, things have worked out. You used like a great tense. You used present perfect tense to convey this message. Awesome. It means it is still
yeah.
in the process. Yeah, cool.
A lot of great examples for all of these phrasal verbs. Well, we learned 6 phrasal verbs tonight. Well, I think we learned a lot more than 6 because we've probably used a lot of phrasal verbs while, learning phrasal verbs tonight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a screwed up, like other, things
Yeah,
that we covered.
sure.
Figure out, I don't know, things like that, carry on.
Yep, yep. We used a lot of phrasal verbs tonight, even while introducing the 6 that we showed up on the screen.
hmm Okay, guys, I know that this is late night for teacher Todd, so I'm not just going to, have the mic and speak and things like that. I'm just going to pass the mic to teacher Todd. But before like wrapping up the live,
Yeah.
go ahead. If you have like any question, you can just put it there, or you can just type it down there, and they're just gonna, let you know about any question that you got regarding English and phrasal verbs specifically.
Yeah, if anybody has some specific questions that, maybe we didn't answer in the comments, you can always
Sandra.
send us a private message as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, very simple, very easy, and when we get time, we will respond to your messages. Anybody have any
Still
questions
some
tonight?
nice sentences.
Yeah, I
There
see
is
lots of
still
great
some
ones still.
sentences. Yeah, this is what makes me happy.
Yeah, it looks
Seeing
like there's
people like,
lots of great examples for some sentences using the phrasal verb work out.
cool,
Oh, the live stream
awesome.
worked out well.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully, with having you here with us.
Yeah, that's great that we had so many people who were interested in phrasal verbs because I think people know how important they are. If they didn't, they do now.
Yes, yes. And verbs are very important. Why? Because as we just, shared earlier, by removing the verb, the sentence loses its meaning and maybe leaves the listener or reader wondering, what about it? I don't know. The sentence. We need a verb, and verbs are really important. They just play crucial, maybe things in just a language, not only English but other. So verbs are crucial for making sentences meaningful and complete. That's the thing that we have to consider.
Yeah, 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 you're right. And a lot of people are typing in some, maybe some other phrasal verbs. If you know any other phrasal verbs, you can type them in the comments as well. Tell us
Yeah.
about your library of phrasal verbs that you know.
Yeah, awesome. Or if you have any ideas, guys, I don't know, regarding pronunciation and things, go ahead, like share it down in the chat box. And for the next session, we're just going to do that for you. We're just
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
well,
talk, and we will just
yeah, you're
consider
right.
that.
Yeah, so if you have some suggestions for some future live stream topics that you would
Excellent.
like us to cover, you can just type them in the comments, and we will, with as time permits, do our best to try to bring you some other quality material.
Yeah, probably once a week we can just do it.
Yeah,
I can just prepare some content, especially, I was thinking about maybe, pronunciation, as now we have your teacher Todd here with maybe some
yeah,
tricky words. I can just make some content as I just do for my classes, like showing word stress and things. And if you agree, we can just get some people, maybe one by one, up and talk about. I
sure.
don't know. This is just, an
Yeah,
idea.
sure. We can. Yeah, we can do that. No problem. And yeah, in the future we can. Yeah, pronunciation is a big issue for a lot of people. How they pronounce certain words, and it's important to know the proper pronunciation. So yeah, we can obviously do a live stream about pronunciation sometime.
Yes, teacher taught in different languages, like for example, in Persian, as I just, shared before, we don't have letter W and also TH sounds. And also, I know that in Japanese and other languages, also they don't have some of these sounds. So we can just, have some maybe thoughts on it. We can just do it. Some people said, yeah,
Yeah.
pronunciation is a great.
Yeah, yeah. There's a yeah pronunciation. I think is a good topic, and I have done live streams before about pronunciation. So, but and it's always very popular.
Cool. Yeah, it is really helpful because it is not good when we're just, mispronouncing words. I don't want to say I'm like professional or something. No, I'm still practicing. But if we just mispronounce a word, we're just going to confuse our listener. That's why pronunciation is dead important. It is like very important to know how to produce some words or maybe specific sounds in language or other other languages, not only English.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, pronunciation is a very important, so people can understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, like as in word three, that we say like three, or either like in another word that we've got like tree. So if you just
Tree.
mispronounce these two words, you're just going to confuse, people that are listening to you.
Right.
Also, like for example, I hear some people says like thank you, thank. They just say it
Yeah.
like
Tank.
t.
Thank you.
We just do it like
Yeah.
in our country because we don't have th sounds. But it is like
Yeah.
we just produce it by putting our mouth behind like our upper teeth and just saying thanks.
Th-
Yeah,
Thank you.
this
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
just
Sandra
think of it.
says, towel, towel versus tower.
Yeah, yeah. Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so whenever I do a live stream about pronunciation, we get lots of people typing in questions in the comments about how to pronounce certain words. Some words are very, very difficult to pronounce by how they are spelled and how they look.
Yes. Or if you've got like some tricky sounds or words that you don't know how to produce them, you can just send them to me or teacher Todd. For sure, we're just gonna have some, thoughts on it, and we can just
Sure.
prepare something. Oh,
How to
okay.
pronounce water. Water. Yeah, water.
Yeah. Let me just teach a little bit here for this word. Guys, in American English, we have like the R sounds. We say it like as it's like an angry dog. Okay.
Yeah,
And also about the word W, we need to round our lips when we're just, blowing a candle like this one. Okay. And if you want to make sure about it, you can just simply put your finger here, okay, and say water. If your lips are touching your finger, that's the time that you're just doing that, okay.
that's correct.
It works out, right? So see, water, or for example, workout. If your,
Yeah,
lips are, touching your finger, you're just producing that correctly. If not, you need to practice a little bit more. So
sure.
that's
Yeah, and
water.
you're right. Practice, practice, practice. Water.
Yeah. Yes.
And
That's all.
for me, it's so natural. So I don't really think twice about it. But yeah, for other people in other countries who don't really have that sound or that pronunciation, that then they need to
Absolutely.
practice that.
Yes, yes. That's why we call ourselves learner
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're learning.
We are all learning. I think we continue to learn our
Yeah.
entire life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From the, when I just joined on Hello Talk, I just wrote there, I am a lifelong, learner. I'm still learning,
Lifelong
so
learner.
don't just lifelong. Yes,
Yeah,
always
yeah.
confusing.
We are. I think everybody is a lifelong learner. Maybe they don't realize it, but they are.
Uh, Someone just said we need to bite our tongue. No, it's so slight. It is so slight when you
Yeah,
want to produce leather, the sound th. It's not like that way to bite
yeah,
it.
right.
No, imagine native speakers should have lost their
Yeah,
tongue. Ah,
yeah.
cool. Why?
Yeah, so we don't actually bite the tongue, but yeah, we do the we can put our tongue on our bottom of our teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it's like maybe there if you want to make the V sound, we should try to bite our bottom lip, not really hard, but
Yeah.
just bite your bottom lip to make that V as in victory.
Yes, yes. In letter W, we need to round our lips, but in letter V, we need our upper teeth needs to bite, our lower lips like this.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
example,
right.
very good.
Yeah. Now
Every big.
you don't
No, no, that was like
very good. But you don't want to bite your bottom lip too hard. So not so hard that you injure yourself, but you just have to practice biting slightly biting your bottom lip to get that V victory or very good or happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Cool. There is a
Yeah.
huge crack between my two front
Sandra
teeth.
says there's a huge
Okay.
crack between my two front teeth because of the sound TH. Okay, yeah. And, if anybody has access to YouTube videos, there's hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels that you can access to find out, watch some videos on how to pronounce these words correctly.
Correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of YouTube channels, lots of free materials out there. That if you want to do it from home, you can do it by watching some YouTube channels as well. Okay,
Good.
sounds like we had a
Awesome.
lot of great questions. So anyway, nobody has any other questions tonight. We will. I'll maybe open it up and allow some other people to come up on stage who maybe have some other questions tonight.
Sure, sure. So if like I can just offer stage for people to join.
Okay, yeah, I'll give some people because
Yeah.
I still have a little time left
Time.
tonight. So if some people want to
Sure,
come up
sure.
on stage and chat about whatever, we can bring them up on stage. You can stay up if you're going to be here. You can stay on stage and talk to them too.
Okay. I will just mute
Yeah, no
myself.
problem. No
And
problem.
else.
Hi,
Hello,
hello.
Todd. Hello, teacher
Hi, Harry.
Abby.
How are you?
Good evening.
Hi.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I
Great.
can't
Welcome to the
believe you
stage.
will. Yes, I can't believe you will pick me come up your stage. Finally,
Well,
it's my turn. I'm so
finally,
lucky.
you know what? It's Wednesday night. It's your lucky night. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been your live stream for a long time, but this is my first time to come up stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stage, and I'm happy
Woo!
that you are here tonight. Did you learn anything new from Teacher Avi?
Yes.
Oh, teacher Todd.
uh, you guys listen is impressed and some phrasal verbs. Actually, I learned a lot from your lesson, especially, for example, take after.
Uh-huh.
I take after my father. My father is very thin, and
Okay.
I am very thin too.
Great example.
Yes.
Yeah, great example. So take after, that's a very useful one. You can use it in your daily conversations when you're, speaking English to some of your friends or colleagues or maybe some people here on Hello Talk. Yeah, you can say, describe yourself. You can say, yeah, well, how can I describe myself? Let me see, I'm very thin. Actually, I take after my father because he's very thin.
Yes. Yes.
So how do I pronounce your name? Harry?
Harry.
Hari?
Yes, my English name, the pronunciation is very familiar. My Chinese name. My Chinese name last name is Jerry. So the
Okay,
Harry is very
Hari.
familiar to my
So
English name.
great. Okay,
Maybe
great. So
it's easy to remember.
sure, yeah, it's very easy to remember, Hari. So where are you located?
I look at Mason City. Mason City is maybe most people don't hear it. It's a small town. It's not far. It's not far away. Chengdu City. Chengdu City is the capital of Sichuan province. You know.
Uh huh. Okay, so
Yes.
so so you're close to Chengdu.
Yes. It's about 1 hour drive away.
It's like, okay, 1 hour. You can just say it's 1 hour by car.
Yes, 1 hour by car.
One by car. Okay, okay, great. So, what kind of work do you do, Hari?
Uh, Actually, uh, I mm, I could haven't to go to work this during the period of time. Uh,
Okay,
I'm a
not so.
I'm a con- I'm a construct I'm a constructor I'm a constructor builder.
Oh, okay,
My last project is ended, but the next one haven't begun.
okay. So you're kind of in between projects right now.
Yes, I'm between I'm between in the job maybe.
Right. Okay. So now you have time to improve your English, right?
Yes, maybe I can use this time to explore more, e- more, more hobbies. Explore more
That's
hobbies. Studying English
that's
is one of them.
that's fantastic. That's a great attitude. That way, you're not just sitting home playing video games and watching TikTok. You are actually making good use of your time. So that's fantastic.
Yes, you know the economy, the economic of China um, have have downturned this
Yeah, you're
year.
right. Yeah, the
Yeah,
economy.
it's not good as it was before.
Yeah, the
And
economy. Yeah, you're right. The economy is a little bit challenging right now. Yep.
yes, find a job. It's very easy to find a job, but find a good job is is a little bit hard
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. Sure, I understand. I understand. But the good thing is you're making positive use of your time, so that's good.
Yes, actually, I studied English off and on for many years, but I still unable to communicate with native speaker. Uh,
Well,
with
but
native
you
speaker.
but you know what?
So that's
You're communicating with a native speaker right now, so you're doing a great job. So
yes.
you need have confidence, and you're doing well. You just keep practicing, and yeah, you're communicating just fine with me tonight. I can understand everything you said, so that's what's most important.
Yes, I love this. You like to come up, pick me up your stage. It's a great opportunity. It's very
Yeah,
precious for me. Actually, I
fantastic.
come to how to talk about more than more than more than 4 months. I try to I try to post or repost the bilingual article on my moments,
Okay,
and yes, uh, I'm very I'm very I'm very serious about studying English now.
great. Great. I like that attitude. You're very serious about studying English. So that means you take it very seriously and you're dedicated to it. So very good.
Yes, I at least spend 3 hours on studying English every day,
Great.
and
Do you have any
mm,
questions that you want to ask teacher Abby tonight? She's right here on stage and she's an excellent teacher. If you have any questions, she can answer your questions.
mm,
Oh, sure.
definitely, yes, I have a question for teacher Erin,
Okay,
and
great.
compare English grammar and confident. Do you know which one is more important for English beginner? You
Oh,
know,
beginner?
yes, you know,
Sure. Go
yes,
ahead, go
yes.
ahead.
First, you first.
Sorry, there
uh,
is a little bit of echo, so maybe delay. Can you repeat your sentence again, your question again?
and compare English grammar and
Mm-hmm.
And language environment, which one do you think? Do you think which one is more important to an English
Okay.
beginner? Yes.
Uh-huh. Let me tell you something. Without verb, without like grammar, we can just convey a message. Imagine that, for example, I'm in UK now and I need a bank. I can simply say, bank. I can ask someone bank, that's a word, word. That's a vocabulary item. I can simply ask people bank and they can show me without just, using grammar, right? But
Mhm.
but still grammar is very important because you need to just, make some sentences. You need to craft your ideas, right? And in that
Mhm.
case, we can say grammar is important as well. So both of them, like both grammar and maybe vocabulary items, also like learning about maybe crafting ideas and things are also important. Pronunciation is also important. So these are the things that we need to consider learning a language. So grammar is like crucial for a basic learner. But a basic learner doesn't have to, don't need, doesn't need to just learn a lot of grammars for like
Mhm.
A1, A2 learners. We've got like maybe to be verbs, simple present, present continuous, and these kind of grammars. And also regarding like we can say what is that, prepositions, or like the things that an A1 learner need to consider, right? So
Yes.
does it
I,
make sense?
yeah, I
Ye-
agree. I totally agree that if you're a beginner, grammar is essential. It's your base. You have to know proper grammar. Now, you don't have to memorize all the grammar rules because there's so many and they're
Mhm.
very complicated, but you at least need to know the basic grammar to be able to communicate with people, especially for beginners. It's very, 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 very important as a beginner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they are equal important.
But
Yes.
Mm,
vocabulary items like phrasal verbs, collocations, expressions, idioms, proverbs, they can make, let me just put it this way. Imagine like this is a house.
mhm.
Grammar is the foundation of your house, right? And then now that's the time that you need to just make your house beautiful, luxurious, and here are like words that you can use to make it more beautiful. Got a point? Is it clear enough?
Yes. Yes, I got it.
Okay.
For example, you got many vocabulary words, but if you had bad English grammar and you couldn't
Mhm.
make a perfect sentence. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Why we're like crafting sentences? Because we want to convey a message. We want to express, our feeling, our thoughts. When you don't have like enough words, it is not easy, or maybe a proper grammar, it is not easy to just do it. That's why we need to work on them simultaneously, both of them, all of them together, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we should organize my thoughts and through my mouth speak out. And
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
there is no short there's a shortcut to achieve our goals. Maybe language we need more practice. Practice,
Practice.
practice. Yes,
Practice. Pra-
with
practice
every
makes
repetition.
progress.
Yes, you just said progress make a progress. Practice make a
Makes
progress.
progress. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of
Yes,
people, the old cliche or the old saying is practice makes perfect, but I don't believe that because nobody's perfect. If we were perfect, then we don't need to practice. So I always say practice makes progress.
Yeah, yeah, I do
yes,
also this one. But before, like, getting to the next topic or things, Harry, is that your name, Harry?
Yes, yes, Harry.
You just don't speak good English, but awesome English. You're just doing awesome. You are using like great vocabulary items, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just amazing. You're doing good. Keep up the good work.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
100% agree. Yeah. So, Hari, part of English is confidence. So, a lot of people come on my stage and say my English isn't very good. Well, if you continue to tell yourself your English isn't very good, you're going to eventually believe it and you're going to give up. So, you should always continue to tell yourself, my English is, I'm continually trying to improve my English. Try to spin it in a positive way and don't tell yourself anything negative because if we always tell us negative things, then we're going to believe it.
Yes, we should stay positive and stay optimistic attitude toward.
Exactly. Yeah. Stay. Try to be optimistic in as much in many parts of your life as possible, and your language journey should be a positive one. And don't look in the mirror and tell yourself my English is bad.
Yes, that's why I come to here, and you know, many people come to Hello Talk, maybe just for dating,
Yeah.
and they're not serious, and it's not easy to sustain a long friendship with your language partner. So I think this your live stream is is good platform.
Thank you.
Actually, you made a big contribution on this platform. Yes.
Well, I've been here a long time and I try to be consistent. And because, we've seen a lot of live streamers who come and go, and a lot of people on Hello Talk come and go for whatever reasons. I can't really, I really don't know. I just try to commit myself to being consistent. And people need consistency. And I've had a lot of my Hello Talk friends come and go. Some of them disappear for 6 months or a year, and then they come back. And I'm like, wow, I haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, I just needed to take a break. And I'm like, welcome back. And they're like, I couldn't believe it that you're still here. And I'm like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yes, higher than you host a lifetime almost 2 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. For 2 years, I've been doing live streams, and it's yeah, almost every night. That I'm not. If I'm not busy.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually,
Doing a lot of.
you are my first person I followed.
Okay.
When I come to Hello Talk, wow, I come to our stage. Wow, this guy's accent, it's amazing, and yes, it's perfect.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good that you can
Do you
understand
agree?
my pronunciation. But my a little bit of advice for you is, and I give this to all people, is you need to experience different accents. I love for people to join my live stream. So I'm not trying to tell people not to, but I encourage people to join many different live streams with different live streamers so you can hear different accents. You need to round out your experience because you're not always going to meet people like me. You're going to meet people who speak and have a different accent. So you need to expose yourself to different accents.
Yes.
So that's my advice.
Yeah.
Any more questions, Harry?
Maybe I learned a lot from you, and
Great.
maybe
I'm
next time.
glad. Great. Yeah,
Yes, next time.
you're more than welcome to come back up on stage in the future. And you asked Teacher Avi a very good question, and I'm sure a lot of people in the audience are wondering this question as well. So thank you so much for bringing that up in the live stream. I appreciate that.
Yes, but I some problem passed me for a long time. Recently, I made a friend. He come from Washington, and we studying. We learn from each other, and I will send some English resource to him, and we do shadowing. Yes, I
Okay.
think it's a efficient way to improve English skills.
Yes, fantastic. So they're from Washington State in America.
Yes, but he's not American. He's Vietnamese.
Okay.
He was living American about 10 years.
Okay, so he's from Vietnam. He's Vietnamese, and he has lived in America for 10 years. So he's probably has an accent as well, right?
Yes, his English very good, and no problem.
Good.
He's a college student. He is a sophomore,
Wow.
and yes. Uh,
Good.
I have
Well,
to say,
that's good. That's what this platform is for. Is I know there's a lot of negative things that can happen on this app. I've been here for a long time. I see them all the time. You just have to try to avoid those negative people who are here and try to focus on the positive people.
yes, he is interested in studying Chinese, and I teach him Chinese. He teach me English.
Great. That's perfect. That's what people need. A language exchange partner that is actually, there to help you.
Yes.
Fantastic. Great. Well, thanks, Hari, for coming up on stage. I appreciate that. A nice conversation, great questions. And of course, it's always nice to talk to you. You're always welcome to come back, raise your hand again in the future, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much to your teacher,
Great.
Evan and Todd. Okay. Thank you so
Sure,
Yeah, you're
much.
welcome.
Harry.
Thank
It was nice meeting you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Okay.
Joining.
Bye bye.
Bye
See you.
bye. See you.
Okay, Sandra.
Okay.
Sandra wants to come up on
Sandra
stage
wants.
and chat.
Oh,
Hi.
hello, Todd. Hello, teacher Abby. Abner, yeah.
How are
Hi.
you?
Hi. It's
Oh,
great to
I'm
have
doing
you.
good. You know,
Good.
it's huh?
I think the last time you and I chatted, your daughter, I think, was not very happy. She was going
Yeah,
through, she was not very happy, right?
yeah. But this time, don't worry. I have got uh my duck in the row. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay. So you locked her in the bathroom?
oh no, I gave her an iPad.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
that's
no.
good. Uh
Oh yeah.
oh. Uh oh. She needs help.
Lovely.
Maybe she needs help with the iPad.
OK，你去看一下哥哥的游戏，好不好？I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, you don't need to apologize. It's okay. We know you're a parent, and that's a tough job.
Yeah, you know, every time I set myself up for join your live stream to go on stage, oh, she is always here. Okay, can you wait me for a minute because I
Sure.
really want to chat with you.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Oh.
you take your minute, no problem. I'll just drink my
哥哥，
coffee.
你等看。OK，
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Close the door.
It's
You know,
okay, honey.
I
No
want,
worries.
I really, sorry. OK, I'm back now.
Yeah, don't worry, it's
Hey,
okay. Yeah,
don't worry.
we all love kids, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah,
how have you been, Sandra?
oh, I'm very good. It's been a productive day. You know, I learned a lot today. This morning, 你帮助他一下 OK. 然后 yeah, I joined a voice room this morning, and I
Okay,
learned a lot of advanced vocabulary. And
great.
tonight, I joined your live stream. You two teachers teach us and taught us so many phrasal verbs. I like them very much. You know, your live stream to me is so alluring. Yeah, I every time I want to join you, I want to chat with you, but because of my situation,
Sure, I understand. So your situation is, you have a little baby, or not a baby, your daughter. She's not a baby, but you have a daughter that wants your attention.
yeah.
Yeah,
这个动态一下。Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not
She,
easy
she
to.
she wants to be with you. She's jealous that you're talking to us and not her.
No, because and they are watching the same iPad, and his
Oh.
brother is watching someone he is interested in, but she's not interested in the thing.
I totally understand that, because when I was a kid, I did the same thing to my little sister. My little sister and I would always fight because, we would have to watch the same TV show, and I wanted to watch what I wanted to watch, and then she would start crying or get angry and go run to my mom and say, "Todd won't let me do this or won't let me do that." So I know exactly how it feels.
Yeah, but I think
But
she just takes after me. I cried quite a lot
Oh,
when I was
lovely.
a child. Yeah.
okay, you cried a lot when you were a child.
Yeah. If I want to get something, I will cry.
But what about now? Now you don't cry, right?
Of course.
If you want
I
some, if you want something, but if you want something, you don't cry now, right?
yeah. I will be positive and I will take actions to get whatever I want. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
that's
what
good.
I'm doing
Yeah,
in learning
yeah,
English.
sure. I think it's pretty typical for young kids to, cry when they want something, because as babies, that's what they did. When they were hungry, they cried. When they had an upset tummy, they cry. That's how they communicate when they're young until they know how to talk.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's fantastic. So recently, the weather has been very hot, right?
Not very hot because of the rain. Uh,
Oh, okay. You've been
really,
experiencing rain.
yeah, it almost rains every day, so it's
Wow.
not that hot.
Ah, um, so you don't have an opportunity to go outside a lot if it's raining.
Not really. I don't go outside. Uh, off. I don't go outside. That's because I want to stay home and practice English. I want to learn
Okay.
more. I
Okay.
spend
So
all my
Oh,
free time
nice mom.
learning. Yeah.
that's good. You're very dedicated.
Yeah. And I also want to say Hello Talk is a great uh, platform.
Right.
Yeah,
Platform.
it's a great platform.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought VIP after just a few days. I registered this app.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of great teachers
Uh-huh.
like you, Todd, and teacher Avina. Yeah, you
Yeah,
are on this
now you've met teacher Avi, so she's also an excellent teacher. She introduces a
Because
lot of great materials as well. So yeah, it's awesome that you've met so many great people here.
thank
Yeah.
you so much.
When I've been on Hello Talk for 8 years, and I didn't have the VIP service for the first probably 5 years I was here. I wasn't a VIP member.
How
Oh,
come?
for 18.
I think because,
I don't like that.
at that time, Hello Talks changed a lot. At that time, we had a lot of the features that at that time we didn't need the VIP service at that time.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So, we've only been Hello Talks only had live streams now for maybe 3 years. That's maybe 3 years, maybe 2.5 years. They've been doing live streams, so they haven't really had live stream feature for very long.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
cool.
I heard somebody said they have been on this app for 6 or 8 years, and I just been here for 37 days. I think yeah, but I'm
37?
not going to say I'm new here. I'm not a newbie. I'm an old man in your live stream.
Yeah, sure. You know, yeah. So it's good
Yeah.
that you found this app. How did you find this app in the beginning, Sandra?
Oh, mm, before finding this app, I watched a lot of live short videos every day. You
Okay,
know, I
on
heard
Tik
this in
on
one
TikTok.
yeah TikTok, TikTok in Chinese Douyin.
Right, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
lovely.
but
Cool.
after I found this app, yeah, it's very cool.
great.
After finding this, I didn't want to do anything any other things watching short videos, watching movies or drama series. Oh, that that things as in my opinion now, they are just a huge waste of my time and energy.
Very
Yeah,
good. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
but I
Okay.
didn't think
Uh,
so.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy Hello Talk.
Oh, that's you guys make this platform make Hello Talk so interesting, so useful.
oh, you're so beautiful, love.
You know,
Please.
I love you, teacher
Listen.
Abby.
Thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Isn't she amazing?
Talking.
Oh, she's amazing. She's awesome. She's gorgeous. She's
Oh, thank you.
breathtaking.
Wow,
Oh my
I love those.
goodness.
I love those descriptive adjectives that you're using. Very good, and they're very accurate.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
I
so
learned
much.
I
Wow.
learned these words several days ago.
Well, that's good.
Lovely,
That's
lovely.
good that you need to help you remember those words. You have to use them in sentences, and this provides you that opportunity to do that. So great.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Last night I joined teacher Mark's live stream.
Okay,
Uh, yeah, he's also a wonderful teacher,
sure.
but he hardly took people on stage.
Okay,
So I listened to him. I comment in the chat box. I
okay.
comment below and I said, use it or lose it. I chatted with native speakers every day, and he asked me why. I'm sorry.
That's
See you
okay.
next time.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay,
Nice
bye
chatting
bye.
with you.
Okay, bye
See
bye.
you.
Oh, that was so lovely. I was waiting for your question, but maybe next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just
that's okay. That's I know that she has to deal with her children when she comes up on stage. She tries to
yes.
control it so that she has time to be on stage. And I totally understand her situation.
Yeah, I got the point.
So anyway, I'll bring up
Right.
George. George is another good friend of mine. He's a
Okay.
wine. He deals in wine. So if you have any questions about
Todd.
wine, George can. Hi, George. George can answer your
Hi.
questions about wine.
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
you want to have, if you have any questions about wine, George can answer your questions.
yeah.
George, I've got a question for you.
Oh,
No
what?
kidding. So, hi, George. How are you doing?
It's great. It's great. What about
No,
you?
but honestly, I've got a question.
Okay.
Georgia also like have some special wines, right? Did you know
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So,
Special
which
one.
are better, like Georgian wines or Chinese wines?
Chinese wine. Chinese wine. There
Really?
were.
I am
Uh,
Georgian. How did you say? No, kidding. I'm just kidding.
uh. Do you like Chinese wine?
I didn't try it, but I root in Georgia. We also make some wines here
Yeah.
in our city, honestly. But I'm just going to try maybe once.
Yeah. Yeah. Chinese wine. There were. there is major areas Ningxia. It's
Thank you.
western north areas. It's maybe mature uh, 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 regional. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, see. Cool.
it's
Yeah.
makes great quality wine. And yeah, but Sangarina mountain, in Yunnan
Oh.
province,
Mhm,
they there were are small regional, and
mhm.
uh it's it's new, it's a very young regional uh uh make wise area. So but
Mhm.
So
they
it's
make
not.
wise so outstanding uh,
Cool.
great wine. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's clear, it's fresh,
yeah,
and there was so many French winemaker uh go
Cool.
to there,
Cool.
and yeah, just
I
dedicated
feel like a shot of
yeah, dedicated
you just describe it. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
sorry, uh dedicate the wine industry. It that's right.
Oh,
I'm a little nervous because I
that's
so long time to chat with Tom.
that's
I'm
okay.
so
Yeah. Yeah. You
yeah,
know
I'm
what?
so happy. Yeah.
After a few minutes, George, you'll be okay. So it's just that initial thing. But yeah, George, I know the Chinese wine industry is still maturing a lot.
Yeah,
It's not anywhere near like France or Napa Valley,
yeah,
of course. Or I know now, China has opened up the wine market to Australian wine, which Australia also has great wine as well.
yeah. Australia, it's what is money with the value.
Yeah.
Yeah, most popular wine on Benfo winery.
Okay.
It's a famous wineries in Australia. So
Okay.
Australia, there were our um, South Australia makes wine maybe 80 85% how to say I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay. Yeah.
it's a May uh the uh the region. Yeah.
Okay. So
uh,
Yeah.
George,
uh,
what's your favorite wine? I mean,
I
from I
uh
mean not brand. I know like you have Robert Mondavi, which is in California,
mm,
very very
yeah.
very famous. I'm
Uh,
just saying, like, what wine do you like to drink? I mean,
Teacher Todd,
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. I'm so sorry, George.
Uh,
I'm just going to leave if you don't mind because I've got a
Okay,
class and
no problem.
I'm just going to, yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay,
Yeah, we will keep in touch and share more things. Bye for
okay.
now. George,
Thanks
it was
again.
really
Thanks.
nice meeting you. I'm just going to give you a follow and,
Okay,
find
okay.
out
All
more.
right.
same teacher.
Bye bye for
Okay.
now.
All right. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice
Yeah.
day.
So okay.
Uh,
So great. So what is your favorite wine?
I favorite Burgundy wine. You know,
Burgundy.
Burgundy is it's expensive wine, and
Sure.
it's so clear, fresh, and balanced, and it's most it's outstanding wines.
Is it
Which one
is
do
it
you like it?
sweet? Is it sweet?
No, it's sweet. I think
Dry?
it's dry.
Dry. Okay.
Yeah, dry. Burgundy
Okay.
it's there's make dry wine, white wine, sparkling wine. Yeah,
Okay.
no dessert wine. And
Okay.
dessert wine, Bordeaux
Yeah.
makes a dessert wine, and it's
Okay.
a famous wine. How to say? Uh, sorry, I forgot.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's make a sweet wine. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's a pretty
Yeah, I
pretty
don't.
good.
To be honest, I don't drink a lot of wine. I've tried Merlot. I've tried Chardonnays.
Uh,
I've tried lots of different types of
mm,
wine. I
Do,
guess I don't.
uh,
I don't really have a favorite one. I guess
yeah.
they're all okay for me.
Okay. Do you like Cabernet Sauvignon?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've tried it before.
Yeah, Napa Valley planted so many varieties Cabernet Sauvignon. You
Yeah,
know,
Napa
uh,
is very famous for wine, of
yeah,
course.
yeah. I recently studied a new word. It's how to say eagle screen. This is top wine in the United States.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it.
Never heard of it?
I haven't heard of it. Yeah, because
Oh,
I'm not usually. I guess I shouldn't say. I should say I'm not really a wine connoisseur.
oh, consumer.
Yes,
Okay.
a wine expert. I don't drink a lot of wine. I never buy wine for myself. Usually, if I'm out with friends and they
Uh,
like to drink wine, they will buy some wine and I'll drink it with them.
um, oh, okay. There are so many famous seminar, fantastic seminar in America.
Uh huh.
Robert Parker and
Yeah.
James Suckening. Wow, they're doing great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I uh, I follow them and just study for from them. So
Okay.
so I'm so
Have you ever visited Napa Valley?
um I hope have
Okay.
opportunity. So
Okay. You hope to have the opportunity in the future.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I've been there because I used to live in California, in LA. So
mm,
I've been to Napa Valley before, and it's yeah, it's like if you've probably seen pictures of it, and it's exactly like what you see in the pictures. It's so beautiful.
yeah, I think so. I think so. My friend and teacher, yeah, professional teacher.
Uh huh.
Uh, uh, yeah, maybe uh tomorrow he was post the WeChat,
Oh,
WeChat.
okay. Uh
Yeah,
huh.
I just appreciate him. So
Okay.
it's beautiful.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mature region. Napa in Napa Valley. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Napa Valley.
very mature.
It yeah, Cameron I think it's excellent than another regional.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because California, it's a great sunshine, and it helps plant it you know
Yeah.
in a winery.
California has the perfect weather to grow grapes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
growth
because
grapes.
it's hot and it's sunny most of the time. So the vineyards up in California, it has the ideal perfect soil, the ground, and they have the ideal perfect weather to grow grapes. So that's why they're so famous for producing a lot of excellent wine.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. You you speak very well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom,
No, no,
but
that's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
yeah, yeah.
So how about your summer? Do you have any plans this summer to do any traveling or do something fun?
Uh, recently I don't have travel, so
Okay.
just just maybe in Sichuan and
Okay.
business travel and
Some business
to visit
travel.
my customer. I do you just know I just do the wholesale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I have to keep going visiting almost five customer. Yeah,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
it's this is a there's a how to say the off season,
Yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
I need to work hard and
Yeah. Yeah, during the
just
off season.
the off season. Yeah,
Okay.
so I when I was tired, I just watch your live stream. It's encouraged me and
Okay.
work hard to study English and uh, I just maybe enjoy the English music I buy this book, but it's maybe it's a little hard. I just need a the dictionary and yeah, check
Okay.
the new
A
word
dictionary.
a dictionary and just
Oh, okay.
write on the paper. So yeah,
Okay, great. So you have a
yeah.
notebook.
Uh, I have book. Oh yeah, notebook. Yeah, sorry, sorry,
Yeah, you have a
notebook.
notebook. You have a notebook that you can write down your words.
Yeah, yeah. I just need to study from learn from Peter Nee. He's
Yeah.
good, happy, and
Yeah.
it's 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 encouraging me and just
Yeah.
work hard. I can do that.
Peter's
Nothing
a good role.
impossible.
Peter
You would
Peter's
say,
a very
mm,
good role model.
yeah, yeah. You would say, uh, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Yeah, just need
Right.
practice and just yeah.
Sure.
I just appreciate you say that.
Yeah, that's that.
I love your talk.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You know, everybody needs to understand that. You know, they maybe get a little bit discouraged or sad because they're not making a lot of progress. But actually, people do make progress. It's just not very noticeable. So, and like I have always said, nobody's perfect. So don't work on trying to be perfect. Just work on trying to improve.
Yeah, yeah. I think so. I hope I can do I can do I try to my best, right? So
Sure. Yeah, and
yeah, improve improve every day. Uh,
that's all you need to
but
do.
yeah, but uh I think my grammar is is not good. I just yeah need more practice. But you know, Chengdu, my I have no foreign customer,
Okay.
so don't have time to practice. But how to talk is a great opportunity. Yeah,
Okay.
wait, wear the face to face, and
Sure.
yeah, I I feel to I feel to it's great. Yeah, talk. Uh,
And I
I
think
hope.
you're making some progress too. So keep it up
Yeah,
because you've been coming on my stage now for, geez, maybe a year,
yeah, yeah,
right? Maybe a year.
yeah,
So you've been coming on my stage, and I've
yeah,
obviously I can see and notice progress.
yeah. Because you are so excellent person.
Thank you.
It's you have energetic. Yeah, it's export. It's exported. Sorry, I forgot.
Uh,
Exporting me, right?
yeah, export to you.
Exporting.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I you help me say my I can say my English level and program. I just how to say
Progress.
improvements the programs. So
Sure. That's good. Yeah, as long as
uh
you can notice some progress and you feel good about your English, but you still work hard, still practice, and yeah, and you'll make progress every day. It's just little progress, but
uh
a little is all you need. So it's
yeah,
gradual,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
slow.
yeah. I think so. But you know, your recommendation for the power and positive. I hope I can yeah I can finish it. But so
The
many
book.
words I don't know that.
Oh, the book, Power of Positive Thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
This is
okay.
great and great name. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that book is excellent book, and I have recommended it, and I know it has some pretty. Some of the words are a little bit academic, highly academic words. So yeah, maybe it takes people a while to read it, and you just have to. But it's a very positive book, and I think it's excellent.
yeah, yeah. Hope I visit another Y regional. I can influence to conversation for other person. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So when you
so I have a question for you.
okay,
Do you have a good advice to it help me my grammar?
grammar.
Yeah.
I think grammar. Well, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
grammar is complicated. So I guess the the way that you can learn grammar is to maybe, if you don't have a teacher to help you learn grammar, because that's probably the first thing I would recommend, is to find a teacher who can teach you grammar.
Okay.
If you don't have that or can't find somebody like that, then I would recommend trying to buy a grammar book,
I try, yeah.
a
Yeah,
grammar textbook.
ox practice grammar,
Okay.
but it's so difficult for me.
So is
I don't
it maybe
understand that.
maybe it's too high level grammar, because there's
Yeah.
different grammar books you can buy, like grammar for beginners.
Okay, beginner.
Yeah, try to
Which one?
try to find a grammar book that's called Grammar for Beginners.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah.
I will check on on the
Yeah, I think you can find
Taobao.
them on, you can find them on
Mm,
Taobao.
yeah, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
and you
sure.
have do you have my WeChat?
Yeah, I
Okay,
have
okay,
WeChat.
good. Because if you think of it, send me a message on WeChat, and I can send you some suggestions for some grammar books for beginners.
Okay, thank you, Todd. I
Okay,
just
so
appreciate it.
some books that I have, that I use sometimes. I can share the pictures with you, so you know what to look for on Taobao when you buy it.
Okay, cool, cool.
Okay, yeah, but you
That,
have to send me a message, so otherwise I'll forget.
oh, sorry. Okay, okay,
Okay,
okay. Yeah. No problem.
great, great, good question. Thanks for coming on stage tonight. It was
Yeah.
nice to meet you, George.
Nice to meet you, Tom.
Yeah,
And
and always
it's a fantastic live stream. And
okay.
thank you, help me, and have you great day and sleep well.
Thanks. Have a nice night, George. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you, Tom.
Bye. Okay, thanks, George. Located in Chengdu. If you need wine advice, George is the wine expert. That's his job. So, if I ever need help, or if I have questions about wine, I send George a message. So, anyway, thank you so much. Sorry, can you share the book? Yeah, grammar. It's like a grammar for beginners. I think that's the name of it. I haven't used it for a while, but I have. I'll have to. I'll have to look it up again and check back with, because I think it's about grammar. Grammar for beginners. I think it's a beginner grammar book. So it starts at the very basic level, and teaches people grammar from the very beginning, for people who are maybe low level, English learners. Maybe they're just beginning, and this teaches them the very basics of grammar from the very beginning. So power. Oh, the power the book, the other book that George was talking about was called The Power of Positive Thinking. That's the other book that he was talking about. This is a book about inspiring us to be positive people, to try to live a positive life, which is not always easy. But this book inspired me. I've read this book about 4 times. So it's very good book, and it has inspired me and helped me a lot through some difficult times, which I know we all go through difficult times. I'm no different than anybody else. So I have been through a lot of challenging and difficult times. So I've read that book, and I always refer back to that book whenever I don't know, when I feel stressed, challenged, overwhelmed, whatever I feel. I'll just, I have a certain parts of that book, certain chapters that I will refer to, and I'll reread to kind of help remind myself that, you know what, life isn't too bad. Sometimes we go through difficult times, but I know life is challenging. Thank you, George. Thank you so much for your gifts. I appreciate that. Anyway, what I will do is, on my moments, I will post the on my moments, I will post the phrasal verbs that that teacher Avi and I introduced tonight. Okay, I will post those on my moments so people can see and maybe they can save those posters that teacher Avi created for our live stream tonight. She so graciously took time out of her busy schedule to help to organize this live stream and create those posters that we use tonight. So I will post those on my moments tomorrow, so people can kind of review those phrasal verbs that we talked about. Just a recap of those phrasal verbs. In the beginning of the live stream, when teacher Avi and I were talking, we kind of talked about what is a phrasal verb. We talked about separable phrasal verbs that you can separate, and some phrasal verbs you can separate. Some of them are separable. And then we also talked about phrasal verbs that are inseparable, meaning you can't separate them at all. So we discussed that in the beginning of the live stream, and then we talked about 6 phrasal verbs. We didn't bombard you with 20 phrasal verbs, because that's a little bit overwhelming and that's not very effective. So we just introduced 6 phrasal verbs, very common ones for people. Take after, and we introduced mess up, and we introduced the third phrasal verb was get by. So take after, mess up, get by. And then the fourth phrasal verb was look down on. Yeah, look down on. And then number 5 was set up. And the last phrasal verb that we talked about was work out. So anyway, those are the phrasal verbs that we talked about tonight. We had some great conversations. We had a lot of interaction in the audience. A lot of people in the audience typed in their sentences using those phrasal verbs. So I hope people tonight were able to add some phrasal verbs to their knowledge. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is time for me to say goodnight. And we've had a fantastic live stream tonight. And again, a big thanks goes to teacher Avi, because she's the one who created all of this material that we posted on the screen tonight. So her and I together, tried to introduce some common phrasal verbs for you to utilize in your daily life. So anyway, we will probably get back together and have another live stream like this. Maybe if schedules allow it, we will try to do live streams like this once a week with a certain topic, if our schedules can allow us to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thanks to all of my guests who came up on stage tonight. I appreciate that. Another very special thanks to Teacher Avi for helping out with this tonight and answering questions. And also thanks to all of you who sent us gifts. I appreciate that. And another thanks to all of you in the audience who took time out of your life to join us in the live stream tonight. I'm so thankful for all of you here. Thank you so much for all of your positive support. I appreciate that. Anyway, time for me to say goodnight. Tomorrow night I'll do a live stream starting at 8 p.m. And our live stream topic tomorrow night is a day in the life, meaning I will talk about my daily routine, and you can tell me about your daily routine, meaning tomorrow night we'll talk about your daily routine. You get up in the morning, what do? We all have a routine. We get up in the morning at a certain time. Maybe we brush our teeth. Maybe we do this, we do that during the day. So that's going to be our topic for tomorrow night. Have a great night. Have a super fantastic Thursday to all of you. And I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.